Alright, hey guys, how's it going? I've been away for about 3 weeks, I think, 2 or 3 weeks. So, as always, when I get back, things are never the same. It's almost like this computer wants to change up on me. I'm your friendly neighborhood aviation enthusiast, Tabletop Android. Welcome aboard. What's up, Andrew? Good to see you, sir. So I finally got my second monitor, and I got I got my second monitor. I got my main monitor over here. So I'm gonna be looking from time to time and trying to see what works. But good to see you. Thank you for being here. Let me go ahead and try and fix things. So right now it looks like there's a new version of Microsoft Flight Sim that came out, and there's a new update. So what that means for my OBS is that it's no longer, it's got a new version, and it's not in my, what's that thing called? It's not in my auto swap anymore. So let me go ahead and fix that. There's an automatic scene switcher, and I put that. I don't know if it'll show you anything. Hold on, let me show you here my desktop. Yeah, it's actually any screen that I have from OBS does not show up. Okay, let me just quickly try and do this. So it looks like the version that's out right now is 1.38.2.0. All right, so let's go ahead and fix that. That would be my full screen, and let's delete the old one. All right, cool. All right, so now as I switch up different screens, let me go ahead and give this a quick test. So I've got my sky vector, and then as I switch back, nope, that's not it. As I switch back, all right, good. So I think we're back in status quo. Okay, so what are we doing? Today we are doing and I think I'm multicasting on Twitch. I mean on YouTube, but I got that all messed up. So right now I've got the wrong thumbnail and a very generic title, a bad description. So it's a complete mess right now. All right, but what are we doing? Let's go ahead and check out the dispatch page here, and we can actually make this a little bigger. Let's see here. I didn't even the microphone test. I didn't even test the microphone to see if it's working properly. So I'm a complete Chad today. All right, so Andrew, actually, I'm gonna need your help. Oh, ad break's happening, but let me know if the microphone is too low. All right, so what are we doing? This is the 1st of October, first day of the month. So we're doing our U.S. tour, and we're hitting up Kansas. We're still in Nebraska, I believe, and we're making our way south. Let's go ahead and take a look at the route. Let me join on my iPad for real volume. I'm restarting stream, but don't join yet. You know what? I think I'm going to need to join your stream because I will forget. So let's just go ahead and do that now. There you go. What's up, guy? I just muted you, so looks like you might have said something you weren't supposed to say. How did I? Not yet. Well, I need to put it on there because I'm going to forget. All right, so here's the game plan for tonight. I just said I'm restarting stream. Gotcha, and ads. I gotcha. So I'm assuming that when you get back on, it will automatically show up. Everything's great. All right, so here's roughly the route that we're taking. We're going to put that into Sky Vector, but we're also going to put that into Navigraph. All right, let's see what's going on here with Navigraph. It looks like I have given myself... Wait, I just noticed something. Oh, okay. No, everything seems to be okay. Apparently, I didn't put the other stuff in there. So I think I made my picture smaller because now I get more space for Navigraph. Yay! All right, let's go ahead and unload. Oh, I didn't even... Are we going to do this? Yeah, let's go ahead and do SimBrief. Let's do SimBrief, guys. It's going to be great. Let me see here, my flight plan. Can I just go directly to creating a new flight? Yeah, actually I can. Boom, new flight. All right. So we're gonna take off from Seward Municipal. KSWT. I thought I remembered it, but I didn't. And MCI. Is that right? Kansas City. That's not right. No, this is wrong. This is old. What in the world? Oh man, I think I messed up. Okay, no, good. Good thing is I didn't mess up the flight plan, but I somehow messed up myself. All right, we're gonna pick a flight. We'll go ahead and hang out with the. Where's my plane? Hey, where's my plane? The Piper Comanche. We're gonna run some Piper Comanche today. Mike is good on iPad. All right, thank you, Andrew. I appreciate it. All right, so we have the climb profile, cruising profile. Everything seems fine. We're gonna go with our our call sign here. Flight number. This is GAT 1001. Fin registration, all that's good. This is the OFP layout. What I learned earlier on is this is usually specific to airliners or airline companies. LIDO is the generic one. So we're doing stuff in pounds. Yep. Detailed, general aviation. All right, cool. Things are looking great. Scheduled block time off. Okay, so here, block time. So this is Zulu, so we're going to be taking off at 040, 045. We'll do 045. So it's estimating an hour and 25 minutes based on the current route, but we're going to change up that route because we have something different. Oh, look at that. This is roughly our route, not that. It's this right here. All right, let's go ahead and analyze it, see if it's good. Yep, this looks roughly accurate. We're gonna do something a little different, but that is roughly what we're doing. Fuel planning, we don't need to do anything extra with that. Let me see here. The dispatch remarks is not the same as what goes dispatch. So I used to think dispatch remarks was the same thing that goes into the flight plan remarks. Not the same. I can now start the events. What events? Hey JJ, what's up, man? Hello, sir. Where is the magenta? Where is that magenta line? This one's black. Hi, how you doing, JJ? What events? Oh, start the event. Oh, you can now start the events in the Discord server. Excellent. It's pretty cool. All right, route finder. I think we're all good here. Everything else is good here. This is all good here. Oh, before we generate, we need to figure out what altitude we're flying at. Let me see here. Does it? Altitude, it has it on auto. All right, so let's go ahead and check out something first. Let's see what our route looks like. Oh, I'm telling you, this is... All right, let's go ahead and just grab it like this. Let's go ahead and get it in there like that. All right, looking good. And that is, why is that? Oops. That's because I still have the old, I have it wrong. Okay. That's, I'm like, what is the problem? And the problem is me. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and try this again. Let's see if I messed up. All right, there we go. FOE, Topeka Regional. Yeah, magenta. So here's our real flight path. All right, so let's grab it like this and run into the observations here. Let's put this in. Let's put this in again. There we go. There we go. We're looking good. All right. So let's go with winds. Let's see what's going on. So, actually, before that even happens, let's get a rough idea as to what our profile, our altitude, elevation profile looks like. 3,032. So far it seems to be, you know, the highest so far is 3,200. So we're looking for the highest. All right, so 3,200 seems to be fine, but that's really just in this spot right here, this cell. Yeah, this cell right here. Where's the cell? This cell right here. So actually, this has nothing to do with us. 26 is probably our highest elevation. 27 is that? Yeah, that's not in our cell. 23. Oh, you know what? This is actually not the original. This is not the real course. Hold on a minute. So let me go ahead and sorry. As you guys can tell, I'm very rusty. Let me log into, there's another app that I'm using after oh man, it's gotta sign me in. Not now. Oh, you know, when it rains, it pours, I tell you. I tried to log into this app and this other app and it wants to change my password. I'm not doing it. All right, so we'll just use this. 20, let's go. We are headed in the east. Well, we're actually headed in both. It's predominantly east and then a little bit of west. So I'll say predominantly east. So since it's east, we're gonna go odd numbers. So 3,500. Yeah, 3,500. All right, so let's take a look and see what's going on here with the winds at 3,000. All right, looks like we have a decent amount of tailwind. That's pretty good. Decent. Yeah, it's about a 10 knot tailwind. Let's see what's up at 6,000. All right. Okay. I think we can comfortably say 3,500. So here's the altitude. All right, looking good. All right, let's go ahead and generate this flight. All right, so now I did all of that so that I can have something on the dashboard. And just so I can jump over here into Navigraph and import the flight. So import from SimBrief. Here is our flight right here. Boom. There we go. All right, now we're looking like something. All right, now let's try and figure out what exactly was the route that I chose. So we're looking at Pawnee Lake over here. So we're going to take off from Stewart Municipal and we're going to try and hit up Pawnee Lake. And then here is the city of Lincoln. Lincoln Airport is where most of the other guys are going to take off from. But we're going to go ahead and target just the end of Lincoln so that we can now take this highway over here. So we have I don't know, I want to keep it on my left hand side. I mean, we can probably just do that. So Palmyra is another place, is another VFR waypoint for us. It's about 8 nautical miles. We're going to continue following the road, the highway, and we'll be passing Syracuse. So whenever you're doing VFR flights, you want to have visual references within 10 to 20 nautical miles, because it does 10 nautical miles means a lot. All right, so I see there's a couple things happening. So let's go ahead and load up into Seward. Let's go ahead and load up in Seward, and then we'll get back to that. All right, let's choose the right aircraft here. This was the Piper. Oh, you know what? I don't know. Oh man. This is 6'2". UPC 444. Verify that it did take. All right. So the liveries, I wanted to use the TPC, but I think I need to download that again. I don't remember what the status is on that one. So let's go ahead and pick up one of these other ones. I remember there being something wrong with this one, but I haven't checked it out. So this is the one that I used last time. Let's go ahead and check out this yellow one. This mustard yellow one. All right, KSWT, Seward Municipal. Oh, not a lot of parking going on down here. All right. You know what I forgot to do with SimBrief? I forgot to have it file my flight plan. So let's view my flight plan here, and then let's use the pre-file on a network feature, which is pretty awesome. Well, we're doing VATSIM, of course. Wants to verify that I am a human. I restarted the stream. You might want to lurk again. What? All right, let's see what's going on here with this guy's stream. Look at that. Automatically started just like I thought. All right, so let's go ahead and file. Oh, there's a couple of notems. The trial has been extended. There's a code of conduct update. I saw that in the pilot club. All right, so call sign PA24. We got some equipment. The off block altitude. Look at these punks. They gave us an altitude I didn't choose. Unless I wonder why they did that on purpose. All right, alternate MCI. Looks like it's estimating an hour and 25 minutes. All right, there goes our route roughly. PBN registration. There goes the SimBrief, and I think printed by the pilotclub.org. All right, and filed. There we go. So everything's good. All right, so now let's take a look at the plane. This is weird. All right, so let's go ahead and see if this will reset. All right. Apparently I parked right into the... I don't know if I like that. All right, let me see here. Let me just... All right, I have that. Look at that, all up in that space. I'm gonna try and see if I can move this just a little bit. Oh, that was... Oh, it didn't like me doing that. I tried to slew. It doesn't like me slewing. I just hit the Y key, and it just automatically. Let me see here. That is weird. Control options. Let's see what's going on. Keyboard, custom keyboard. The input is the Y key. Yeah, I mean, it seems to be there. Alright, well, I don't know. That's weird, but I don't slew very often, so I think we're okay. Ooh, what I do need to verify is that I can crash the plane. Yeah, look at that. Sometimes when I do a video, I turn that off. Alright, let's make sure that things are dangerous, alright guys? That's what you guys came here to see. All right, I think we're looking okay. Let me see if everything else works fine. All right, that seems to be okay. All right, I haven't been on in 3 weeks, so let's see if everything else is still working. Let me see here. Let me see if the ATC bot. All right, that seems to be active, so that's good. That's great. All right, I think I'm happy. All right, so let's go ahead and now that we've filed our flight plan, let's go ahead and get connected. Oh, I do need to sign into Volanta. Apparently, I haven't logged in. But before I do that, sorry, kind of all over the place, right, guys? What I'm doing here. All right, let me see if I remembered how to do this. So I need to set the flights KSWT to KFOE. TPC 444. All right, so I believe your visuals you should have stuff up top. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, I think we're good there. All right, and this is Navigraph, which we're good. Okay, we're trying to log into. Oh my gosh, we're trying to log into here. So let's get connected. PA24. Bob's your uncle. And we're logged in. You know what? Okay, so F7 is running. US, what is that? FSUIPC 7. That is the worst name for an application. Never do I ever remember it. All right, I'm looking at some of the applications. Sorry, I'm trying to see if I can get my life together, right, guys? Flight recorder, I never had that. All right, VAT spy. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Let's take a look at where we are. Where actually are we? We're flying in someone's. There goes MCI. So we're flying over here. Okay, so we have two. In this flight, we have two airspaces. Airspace? No, that is. We have two Arctics that we're working with. Minneapolis and Kansas City. So Minneapolis is on, so that's great. We'll have coverage from here, and didn't get a verification as if we have someone over there, someone in this space. So hopefully they'll pop up. We'll see. But this is basically where we're going to be spending most of our time. All right, let me see here. So it looks like it did file me. Let me just go ahead and update that. All right. All right, cool. So we have that under control. Oh, is it 7:30? Yeah, 7:31. So let's go ahead and open up the. I mean, I think Andrew already opened it up, but let's go ahead and join the group and say hi. Howdy ho. Let me see. Let me just verify here. Yep. Okay, cool. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate you doing that.
And there's some more.
Hey there, fellas. How's it going?
What's up?
Not much. Andrew, appreciate you opening up the event.
Yep.
Getting us going as I'm over here just talking my head off. Papa, it's good to see you, my friend.
Papa's mic is not working for some reason.
I was gonna say what's new, but that almost sounds mean. It's still good to see your icon, Papa. All right. Let me just verify the volume here. If things get out of hand with the Discord volume, let me know. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen with the guys so that they can see what I'm doing. All right, so now let's get back to the nitty gritty here, okay? Nope, that's not the nitty gritty. I was going with Navigraph. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. All right. So here we are. We have our flights, and now we are starting to figure out. Okay, so here is the path. So Syracuse is one place. We're gonna end up going to Kansas City. There's no reason for us to go to, or Nebraska. Sorry, Nebraska City. There's no reason for us to go there.
What's up, Zach?
And I believe we went to Hamburg was the next one. So we're gonna go ahead and follow. We're gonna have it like on our left-hand side. So right after Nebraska City, we're gonna start heading south, but we're gonna keep the river and the highway. We're gonna stay in between the river and the highway. So and I remember at some point I said that we're going to take a look at this. So there's Rockport on the east side of us, and then hopefully we'll see some windmills, and then we have Phelps City. All right, we continue to go south to. What I'm trying to remember is if I remember any of these names. I do remember Craig. That's 14 nautical miles until we get to Craig. Mound City was another place, so let's take off Brenner Field. We're not landing there, but we are taking a look at. So let's do. We want to keep it on our left-hand side.
Good evening. How are you?
I am good.
We're doing great. Thanks for asking. How are you doing?
And how are you, Mark?
Hey. That's personal.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm not.
So I have not been on my PC for 3 weeks. So now that I come back, I'm trying to reconfigure everything.
And there's an update.
Yeah. Okay.
You obviously know Mark is, gonna have something tonight.
A
crash, you mean?
I'm not going to crash.
Yeah.
I'm gonna crank up the settings on this Comanche, but I'm not gonna crash, buddy.
You know what you need to do? You need to crank up the settings, but then go and like redefine how likely each individual thing's to happening, and just make it so it's way less likely for your engine to die or like a couple other major things.
Where's the fun in that?
Hey, you get to deal with every single avionics failure, but then your engine's somehow still going.
Oh, I see your angle.
Your engine should run with all your power turned off, though. Well, as long as your mags are on.
Can it simulate that? I wonder.
Try it. Turn off your main power.
Yeah, guess what my ETA is to Lincoln?
What's that?
30 minutes.
It's exactly 8 o'clock right now, 8 o'clock Eastern. Of course, I got to slow down and land, so it'll be a few minutes later.
All right, so let's go ahead. All right, Stuart, so you're saying engine still should be running even with the master battery turned off, right?
Yep.
As long as the mags are good.
That is the whole purpose of your magnetos on a separate system.
Gotcha. Now that
That's why you also have 2 mags.
Copy that. Okay, well, now that I'm looking at it, yes, I agree with you. Because I really just need the battery for the starter, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, cool. We're learning stuff.
You also need your battery to charge the iPad that you can't fly IFR without, according to some amateur pilots.
This is very true.
All right. So where were we going? Savannah. Savannah was a spot. So why did I pick Savannah? I don't know. I think it was to start heading south.
I decided to pull out the old twin Cessna today, the 310.
Oh, nice. Oh, I did pull the trigger and pre-order 2024.
Very nice. What version did you get?
Aviation, AV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that too.
Sheesh.
Yeah. It was, which is why I said pull the trigger.
What was that, $129?
I just got the deluxe.
It was 200 US. Yeah.
But you get everything. You get all the aircraft. You get all the airports. You get all the famous and local legends and stuff.
You didn't go for the baller edition with all the scratch keys and stuff?
No, man. It's funny. I'm a digital clutter, but not in real life. If it doesn't have a function, it goes in the trash.
Oh, I'm 100% behind you. I mean, I was looking at it. It's like, ooh, it's kind of neat, but it's like, I am going to look at that and then it's going to sit in the basement for a few months and then I'm going to throw it away. So why would I everything to that?
Yeah, I hear you. I would have been the same.
Okay, so we're going to go to Savannah. We're going to head south. This is the airport that we are. Rose.
Yeah, I just pre-ordered Premium
Rose
Deluxe.
France.
Called it a day.
Nice. I saw that there's an option to, I think, pre-download. So I'm gonna try that out this week. See if I can take a look at any of the hidden files.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'll have to check that out too.
I'll have to see. I have Game Pass, so I could have just got it free, but
That crossed my mind so many times. I was like, I do have Game Pass.
But you don't get the 787, all that other stuff. That I actually love. I like some of that
All right,
stuff.
I'm trying to remember where in the world. So
I'm
I think
excited to do the Twin
Fawcett-
Otter too.
Indeed.
I'm looking forward to the Saab 340 to be strange.
All right, so actually switch to the TAC chart. So here's the regular sectional chart,
Yeah, 'cause
and when you
that's the
scroll
one
in,
plane I
here's
wanted.
the TAC, the terminal area
Ever since
chart.
Aerosoft took it off, and I didn't get it in when it was out, so.
All right, which is helpful because I'm trying to
Also
remember.
want the Q400 from Majestic if they won't finish it.
Yeah,
up.
so plate.
Oh, I
up,
wish
Justin?
that would
What's up,
come
Jeff?
out. That would be the only thing I ever flow. Even GA Tuesdays, I'd fly that.
Andrew.
The Q300 too. They said they were gonna make that. That would actually not probably work a little
Oh yeah, that'd be better for GA Tuesdays.
Because it's small.
I think it seats 65 as opposed to 75.
Let me see.
Okay, who's listening to that music?
Oh, can you hear mine? I think it's me.
I don't know. It's like some awesome dance music.
It's me.
Yeah, I can hear that too.
That is like
I must
so
be
up my
watching the
alley.
stream. Oh yeah, I am.
I mean, I have rave music.
Do you now?
Yeah,
Alright.
I don't know whose it is, but somebody's playing some heavy duty dance music.
It's me, guys. All right, so here, Leavensworth, I remember that, and then we're coming up to.
Yeah, I finally got the Duke, so. I'll
Hey,
take that out
nice.
tonight.
Ooh.
Oh hell yeah.
That's a beauty.
I've done like 6
Yeah.
or 7 flights in the thing now, and I really enjoy it.
Did you get the turbine or the piston?
I got the package.
Oh, okay, so you got both. Very nice.
All right, so I remember
both
this one
really
being
good.
a little weird because I didn't
I don't even
have
know
like
which
a
one I like better.
direct,
It's hard.
a direct one. You know, it's funny. I like the piston only because of cranking the engine. There is something special about when that when the right engine cranks. The left engine cranks a little different.
Interesting. I really do like the whine of a spinning up turbine, though.
Yeah, I like the piston sounds. But
Okay,
the
so
turbine sounds awesome.
all right, so here's a route, guys.
Yeah, I need to fly the Duke more. I got it, and I flew it a few times, and then I've just been so hooked on this Comanche that I just can never put it down.
Man, I'm
Oh, I
with
like
you. I love the
the
Comanche.
Comanche too.
I'm in this pattern work phase right now, where I just keep, if I see a tower guy online, I just go do pattern work for like an hour and a half and watch podcasts.
Nice.
Amazing.
Dude, it's been awesome.
All right, okay, let's
No,
go
I
ahead
got
and
the
take a look
Comanche
here.
last year. It's great.
Take
I
a
do
look
like
at
the
our
Comanche, but my force feedback
settings.
yoke does not like the Comanche at all.
That makes sense, because it's on like a totally different system.
Yeah, it's got an external.
All right, so we're gonna have
flight
wear and
model,
tear.
but
So the failure
apparently,
rate, we're gonna put it on 10 instead of
the
100.
force feedback yoke guy,
100?
flight sim, he's
Put it on
in
100.
talks with
Let's put it on
A2A,
100.
and they're trying to get a fix. So,
It's so
when
hard.
that's done, I'll be
It's
back
so
to the
hard
Comanche full time.
Not to.
Man, I've been using the Logitech yoke until like 2 weeks ago when I got the Honeycomb Alpha, and it's like I feel like I just started simming 2 weeks ago. Like, dude, all of a sudden my landings are like way easier in this thing. I mean, unbelievable.
Yeah, it's quite the.
All right, let's take a look
it's
at our
totally different
OFP
type of
and
flying, it
see
really
if we
is.
can
The force feedback is the same thing. I
determine
had to
some things
relearn
here.
everything.
So we have
Yeah,
the
that's the real
release.
future.
And I'm a real pilot too, so I mean, it's like, wow, it's just totally different.
So here goes the fuel. So
I
we're
need to
looking for the
upgrade. I've
block
had the
fuel. Block fuel
Logitech
is
Extreme
207
3D for
pounds.
like 10 years.
Oh,
let me see
boy.
Here, trip and taxi.
Never has failed me, but I've just had it forever.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm
This
flying
isn't
on a
equal to 207.
pre-COVID CPU and GPU here, so I think it's time to upgrade.
FMC info.
Oh, yeah.
Final
With the new one
reserve
coming out,
and
I'm
alternative
running an
59.
RTX 3070.
So I thought the
and
block was
I wanna-
everything. So
I'm
why
gonna
would
need
it
that
have
32
this stuff
gig of
here?
RAM to get the ideal
So
setting. or
how
the
much
64
fuel am I
gig
supposed to be using?
RAM to get the ideal setting. Did y'all see that?
So here goes the taxi. Oh, you were breaking up. I don't know if it was me. I missed some of what you said.
Like 32
Yeah, I
gig
did
of RAM
see- I
recommended
did-
64 is ideal for the 20.
Yeah, 64 and 16 gig of
All
video
right,
RAM
trip.
at least seem to be the sweet spot.
Contingency, alternative, reserves, minimal, takeoff fuel,
When I bought my
194.
32 gig of RAM, I was like, oh hell yeah, that was only a few years ago.
So and then taxi,
Well, maybe you said pre-COVID, might make so might mid-COVID.
So here's the
during
block.
where you couldn't find a
Is
video
this
card.
it here? Okay, so this is minimum takeoff and taxi.
Yeah, I
They're paying
remember
way too
like
much.
right
So
when it
minimum
started,
takeoff
I
is
remember thinking,
that
oh, this is probably
the
gonna
trip
screw those
fuel.
Chinese
I guess that's all of
piece
this.
of pooper. And then
Okay, so I guess that's all of this. Is that right? This is
then they came out. Oh,
yeah, 60.
With
Okay,
the
yeah.
3000s, right?
So
You couldn't
194
get
is all of these. Okay, so 194, and then we have for taxiing. So yes, 207. So what is
Yeah.
this? Why is this? What is that? Because this adds up to 1. That's 9. That's 10. Is that 200? Trip and taxi. All right, whatever. 207 pounds. All right, so now we got to figure out gallons, right, guys? Oh, we have tips. We're not using those tips. Let's go ahead and take them off. Tip tanks. We do want some soundproofing. Roof bearing. I think everything's okay. I always like that one. All right, I think we're good. All right, so how many pounds of fuel is 30? And I believe it is, I think it's like 602. Let me see.
Looks like Minneapolis Center is
what I can
online
use.
if you're
Let's
at
do this.
Lincoln.
Oh, did they just come offline?
No, they're online.
Oh, online. Okay.
Yeah. No, I was like just looking and noticing and shit.
All
I'm
right,
probably
so
like 10
let me
minutes
see
or 20 minutes
here.
behind on
How many pounds of fuel is? Oh, it's not jet. It's 100 jet. No, it's not jet fuel. What are the types of fuel used for airplanes? Not jet. AV gas. Okay, yeah. So 100 LL low lead. All right, diesel. All right, I think we can stop. So, how many pounds is 100 LL? It's roughly 6 pounds. All right, so I guess we can just multiply it by 6. 30. Actually, we have 60. 60 divided by 6. What? 10 pounds? That's not right. Gallons per gallon. Uh-oh. Okay, so we have, sorry. So this is the kind of math. All right, so we have 30 gallons. So how we should be multiplying this by 6 in order to get the pounds. Good Lord. 6 times, or 60 times 6. So we have 360 pounds of fuel. So I don't want that. How many gallons is 207? 207 divided by 6. Is that right? No, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this right. So the part of the reason why I'm doing this is to practice like mental math and like practical math. I'm not going to have a calculator when I'm in the sky, so I'm going to have to learn to kind of think through these things and figure them out. So what I'm trying to understand is I have 200 pounds of fuel. Yeah, okay, so 30, so okay, got it. So this is right, 34 and a half gallons. So let's round up and say 35. So 35 gallons. So 35 divided by 2, I don't know, 16 maybe. So 35 divided by 2, 17 and a half. So each one of these wings should have, we'll round up and say 18 gallons. That's what we're going with. All right, here we go. Oh, and it even gave us our pounds, 216. So 60% fuel is good for us. Boy, that seemed really roundabout. All right. So I'm not going to turn this thing on because I have the things turned on. What's that thing called? Because I have the error rate at such a high. Kitten Airlines. Hey there. How is it going? First time chat. Nice to see you. Welcome aboard. I'm Tabletop Android, your friendly neighborhood aviation enthusiast. I primarily fly GA aircrafts. We are in the Piper Comanche, and we're hanging out with the pilot club today. I got the failure rates turned up pretty high. Not totally maxed out, but I do have it pretty high on this one.
Yeah, we got
currently.
Omaha approach, it looks like.
Hey now.
Oh hell yeah!
You might hear me talking to them on Discord from time to time.
Yeah, just remember they cover Lincoln and all that over there.
All right, so everything's
Who else
good
is
here.
departing from Lincoln?
Let's go ahead and sign off on this. Looking
I will
good.
be once I get there.
Looks like there's 4 of us on the ground there. Or 3, sorry.
Let's see if we can find anything in our OFP regarding weather. So we do have maps. I was trying to read this at one point, but I totally spaced out. So let's take a look at the maps because it's visual. So here's roughly the route. What is this one? This is Sigwick, so I think this is weather related. I'm not sure what I'm not sure what altitude this is. Is this 25,000 to 63,000 feet? Don't they? Didn't they see that I put my flight at 3,500? All right, there is another one. This one to take a look at. So here we go.
You said Omaha deals with Lincoln?
5,000, 10,000. So here they are at 5,000. They didn't give me anything underneath the other one. Top of climb,
He's just popped up to it, Lincoln.
All right,
Kansas
so it
City
looks
just
like
came
it's
online.
mostly
Is it IFR or
tailwinds.
VFR?
So I'm digging it. I hope we
Always
got
very
a
VFR right
litter
now.
box.
VFR
Yes. We're not gonna need a litter box. Everything's good. Trust me. All right. Let me see here. Wind
Have to take
information.
anything
I
when
should
work starts
probably
on
learn
the
how to
weather
read
version.
this. And then we have the flight plan.
Are y'all setting your clocks back or keeping current time? I'm enjoying the sunset.
Ooh, current time for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna do current as well. I can't.
Yeah, I'm live at least for now.
All right. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at something else. Let's.
Hey Mark, would you like me to do weather?
Ooh, yes, please run it, my friend.
Perfect.
Appreciate that. All right.
I'm getting it set up right.
Sounds good. We have the briefing will start in 7 minutes, fellas.
How do you move in slew mode?
Whole
If
bunch
you're
of
on,
buttons.
Numpad.
Number pad.
Never remember all the buttons.
I think you got like
Can we just
F4 and
use the
F3
window?
broken down.
That's right.
if you're on control,
That's right.
it's the left stick.
Here we go. While we're on the ground,
because I spawned inside somebody.
Yeah, I feel like if he was on control, you could
this
figure
is
that out pretty easily.
this is your last chance
It's left
to
stick and then the L2,
depart the
R2.
plane
L1,
before something
L1.
bad happens. All right, so the format that we're running tonight is I got 6 minutes until briefing, so I'm going to go ahead and do the briefing for the club. Let me give you guys
Yeah, I'm on
rough
PC.
look as to what that is. So here
I'm pretty
is
sure it's 2, 4, 6,
here's the
8
club,
for,
the pilot club.
Forward,
I'll,
back, left,
I'll
and
go
right.
ahead and talk to them,
1 and 3
break
to,
things down.
rotate.
Rotate. Yeah, that's
That's
usually
exactly what I
and
use.
then
Yeah.
it looks like Andrew's going to do the weather. We've been getting ourselves familiar and comfortable with aviationweather.gov, and then the gang will start. Right now, actually, let me show you what VATSPY looks like. So it looks like we do have coverage. Excellent. Kansas City Center is online. It does look like Kansas City Center is online, so yay. So we do have some VATSIM coverage tonight, so that's looking dope. And go ahead and take a quick screenshot of these guys that are here. So, Kitten Airlines, what kind of aviation do you do? Well, I'm assuming airlines, so you fly. Are you a real pilot? Are you a flight simmer like me? I'm not a real pilot, but one of these days I
Mark,
will
are
be.
you at Seward?
Affirmative. That's me in the grass.
I spawned on you.
How dare you? All right, so
Yeah,
so
oopsies.
we're using VATSIM. So these guys that are here are people that are loaded into VATSIM. Let me see here.
We got calm winds here. I'm gonna vote for. What do you think?
I'm looking to see if my
Seward.
nameplate is on. Sometimes you can see other people. Looks like there's no one else around in the Microsoft network. Wow. All right. So we've got a couple of us just hanging out here. So we're waiting our turn. We got about 4 minutes. So,
So
let
hard
me
to write things down when you're in
try
VR.
and mentally do things here. Close out this app. Not needed. Oh, right. I forgot to log in. I need to log into
I'm not even in
Volanta.
VFR. VFR? VR. I can't write things down.
You can't fly the plane
What's up,
half the
other
time.
Steven? What's up, Ruben? What's up,
Shots
Sam?
fired.
That was good, yeah.
You guys shouldn't be able to see my password manager. Welcome to Volanta. Yay, we're back.
You know, Sam is the same guy that came with Old Man Cessner, and also the guy that opened his door mid-flight.
All right. Active.
I've done that.
6-2 Yankee. We are
Opened my window mid-flight, it was warm and my sim crashed.
1.
Yeah, I
and
had to turn the,
GT 4.
Had to turn that setting off.
Destination is KFOE, Topeka Regional and Alternative, KMCI, Kansas City. All right, looks like we are golden. And
I don't
we
know who
have
else has the Cessna
coverage.
310, but I'm just looking around my flight deck here, and there's a water bottle on the ground. In the back seat, there's a coffee cup. Like, who the hell
Oh,
flies
I'm
this thing?
sorry.
It's got dirt, and there's a pair of glasses under
You're
the
not
seat.
able.
What the
I
hell's
was
going on?
I was just doing stuff here, and you weren't able to see it because I had bad spot. Whoops. Whoopie. All right, so let me go over this Navigraph here. So what's going to happen is we're doing slant alpha. Oh man, I did put in all that stuff. Can I file again? Nope, it's fine. Okay, so we're gonna do slant alpha. So I'm gonna need to have a visual of what's going on here. So we're leaving Seward Municipal. What direction do we think? Let's check out the weather. So the current wind profile is calm. Is there an ATIS for this place? No ATIS, because actually, why would there be an ATIS? This is a non-tout airport. Okay, so it is calm, so that means we get to make the choice. So the decision is we can probably go 1-6 or 3-4.
And I feel like I
so
haven't flown in Civ Sims for like 3 weeks.
most likely
Sounds
people
like
are
a
gonna
skill
go.
issue.
I mean, it sounds like a real life issue,
3-4.
honestly.
All right, so let's just pretend that we'll take off northbound.
No, it's literally a skill issue.
So we're gonna
You
take
haven't
off
had time
northbound,
to,
and we're gonna
keep your
make our
muscle
way
memory up.
east.
I mean, haven't had
So
time
if
to
that's
do
the case,
anything
we're gonna
other
turn
than
around. There is Seward
take care of business, you know?
north of us, and then we should try and find the
Man, I'm so
railroad
tired of business.
or the river, and then make our way,
hell.
follow
Feel your
the
pain,
route
dude.
of this highway over here. So the reason I'm doing this is normally what happens is I will take off and then
I
get
was like so
completely
glad.
lost.
I was at the end of the day. I was like, man.
So trying to go over it and kind of get like a visual in my head of what's going on. So Pawnee Lake is going to be our first visual reference point. We should be able to see the lake.
Otherwise, I was
We'll
gonna
have
be
a lake
doing
over
fucking
here,
pattern
but
work
this will
somewhere,
be our lake as well. Let me turn this off so that we're not cheating. What we're going to end up doing is using it like this. So we'll pretend that this is our tablet, that we have on board,
What's up, Jacob?
and we'll look at it like that. All right, so it looks like the briefing is going to get started, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead with the club. All right, fellas, I got 8 o'clock my time. Let's get this briefing started. All right, gang, welcome to another GA Tuesday with the Pilot Club. I'm your host, Pilot Club 444. And today we are, what are we doing? We are continuing our U.S. tour. We're in Nebraska, and we're making our way south to Kansas. I'm going to talk about some admin things first, and then we'll talk about the flight itself. When you log into the Pilot Club's website, we have our dispatch page with all of our flights, our blog. There's a lot that the club is doing. So go ahead and check out that blog and see some of the events. We have giveaways. We're giving shout outs to our donors, and there's a bunch of other things. So check it out. When you when you click on this blue button, we have this flight crew portal that's being worked on. This is a custom application. When you log in, you'll log in with your Discord account, and there's a good amount of plans that we have for this. So if no one else, I'm super. I was gonna try and say stupor. I'm super excited about it. All right. Let me see here. We're gonna go ahead and talk about the briefing stuff. All right. So hold your questions until the end of the briefing. When you are on the Discord server, if you could use your name and your call sign, that would be super helpful. Not mandatory, but helpful. When you file your flight plan with VATSIM, if you could put operated by the pilotclub.org in the flight plan remarks, that would also be helpful. Thank you. All right, all pilots that fly tonight get 500 TPC points. Those that use their call sign while on the network will get 1,000 TPC points. With that said, we only ask that members who have completed the onboarding fly the flight. It's very easy to get onboarded. If you have any questions about it, let me know and I can help you. But it's reading our SOP and acknowledging it. Should take a couple seconds. We do ask for a stereo flight deck. But what that means is that while we're on the Discord event channel, try and keep the conversation relevant to the flight and not about your dog or what you ate for dinner. Be professional, try not to miss your ATC calls. If you find yourself on CTAF or Unicom, be verbose. Talk about your altitude and your intentions so that someone who can't see you but can listen to you will have some idea as to what's going on, just in case they do come into your airspace. Do we have any questions on admin? All right, so we'll go ahead and talk about a flight. So here is the flight plan for this evening. We use the Omaha and Kansas City sectional. We do have some supplements from Google Earth, Nebraska, and Kansas, and we have some add-ons for you guys. If you need an alternative, if you need an IFR route, here's a suggested route, but you can do your own. We have 2 airports that we are departing from, Lincoln and Seward. So if we take a look over here, for the most part, this is just so you can copy and paste it, but there actually is a different route. Once we get to Nebraska City, we're more or less just following Interstate 29 South. But we're making our way east. We are entering the Kansas City Bravo at some point, so make sure that you get clearance. If you do not get clearance, you make sure you don't bust a Bravo. Stay below 4,000, 3,000, 2,400. So make sure that you stay below the Bravo. And then we're going to be making our way west to Topeka Regional Airport. And does anyone have any questions on the flight path? All right. Last thing before we talk about the weather is the coverage. So we are using, so on VATSPY, it looks like we have Omaha approach and departure. We have center for Minneapolis and center for Kansas City. So we do have, please do flight following so that they have, that they have some traffic and that you get separated. Looks like we have ATIS at Lincoln for anyone that is interested in that. All right, cool. All right, Andrew, you're up, buddy.
Alright, if you would take a look at my screen, I have weather up. Alright, so, there's no at Sierra Whiskey Tango, so at Kilo Lima November Kilo, you're at 170 at 3 knots, each step 2 miles, pretty good, so, clear sky, altimeter 3022, midway through, you're looking at, you're, no wind, clear skies, 10 statute, and 3021. And at around the destination, you have no wind, pretty much the same as halfway throughout the flight. There actually is a little bit of rain close to the airport, but it should not be a problem. Yeah, we're looking good on clouds, rain, everything is looking good. And about 180 at 3 knots, near the departure, 060 at 1 knot, and around 010 at 2 knots. And as we go, it could change. There is a power up here for turbulence. Looks like, I think it is light turbulence. Yeah. So, does anyone have any questions about weather?
No.
All right, Mark.
All right. Okay, gang.
Fly.
Yep. You guys have a grand old time, and we'll listen out for you on the radio. Thank you, Andrew.
Simple.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and change my streaming window from.
Look out for Mark. His plane is held together with duct tape.
It's true.
Yeah. If you see Mark, stay away from him at all time.
Also,
Wow.
definitely didn't initially say that on CTAF. Because I'm stupid.
You're just
Appreciate them.
you're just looking out for everybody. That's all.
I'm rusty, yeah. You're not taking off from Seward, are you?
I am.
Oh, crap. Sorry.
So he heard it twice.
When entering the flight path for Aviation Westward, I originally did it as
All right, so
Kilo
let's go ahead
Steel
and try
instead
and
of
figure
Kilo
out-
Sierra Whiskey Tango.
Oh.
I was like, why is the sort of it the Kilo Alpha?
All right, so let's see if I have the right
offshot
profile
area
going on.
instead
I
of,
do not
Sierra
have the right
Whiskey Tango.
profile. Haha. Let's open up my SPAD next, and right now it has a Cessna profile. Let's go ahead, and I think because I don't have Piper Comanche, because I don't have this assigned aircraft assignments. This one is, I haven't used this livery before. All right, there we go. All right, so I think we're good. Now let me go ahead and quickly change my colors on my throttle. Alright, so that it matches. Oops. Alright, so we have those match. This is the carb heat, which I need to remember to use. Ooh, I do not like that sound. Alright. Alright, let's take a look
You know
at...
Mark hasn't flown when its plane is throwing up hairballs. It literally sounds like a demented cat throwing up hairballs.
Yeah, I was moving the carb heat, and it just sounds terrible.
Maybe you should have flew while you were off.
All right, let's go ahead and do everything. We are going to need to go back outside. Womp womp womp. I forgot that we have to do the walk around. So let's go ahead and put the flaps all the way up. All right, let's go ahead and let's turn on the battery. We're going to turn on the beacon, the nav lights, strobe, left and right lights. Yep, that should be everything. All right, let's take a quick walk around, guys. Let's see what's up. All right, so here's our, what is this called? Trim. Nope. Flaps. Flaps nice and tight. That's how we like it. Hey, the Silent Viking. What's up, buddy boy? I got an email. No, is that an email? About VATSIM saying changes today. Oh, did they make VATSIM more strict? I'm not sure. I haven't actually looked at that email yet. The ailerons are loose. That is a good thing. Ooh, we are blind. This is a great thing. That means all of our lights work. I don't know how much more restricted they can be. They're pretty strict. All right, and this is why you don't park your plane in the grass, because you can't check anything. All right, we're just gonna assume, we're just gonna assume that our chocks are not on. You know what? We can't even. Oh boy. All right, the blades and things. There's no rats. There's no rats in our stuff. All right, this looks like. What does that look like? I can't tell. Okay, there it is. It's just under 9. Okay, and it looks pretty clean. So we're good. All right, we're not checking that. We're just gonna make some assumptions here. That's off. This seems to be functional. This looks good for right now, because we all know that it's gonna fail. That's loose. This should be tight. All right. I can't do anything with this, but they do allow us to take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. All right, functional. All right, okay, all right, looking good. And then we have the back end lights, and we'll leave that alone. All right, looking good, guys. Let's go ahead and turn off. Let's go ahead and turn off the power. Save some of that battery. All right, so let's go ahead and check out this checklist here. So pre-flight, passengers briefing. You guys have been briefed. Let's just say you've been briefed. Seatbelts, control locks have been removed. That is true. Parking brake is set. Let's check that out. You got to pull this out to set it. So, apparently my mapping. Hold on now. My mapping for my brakes isn't there. Oh, you know what it is? I have to hold on to the brakes. There we go. Parking brakes are up. All right, gear switch is down. That is this bad boy here. So that is down. What else we got? Flaps are up. So let's put our flaps up. Let me see here. Flaps are flaps. Radios are all off. Autopilot is off. Avionics master is off. All electronics are off. I mean, for the most part, I think we're good there. And then we have our circuit breakers are all in. That's this one here. Now I don't remember what my quick views are anymore. There goes 8. Let me see, 4, 3. This is 5 and this is 6. So this is 6. So this is what I'm looking at. All right. So none of them have any white on it. So looking good. Circuit breakers in, rotating beacon on. All right. So let's go ahead and turn these other things off. All right. So we're going to turn our beacon on, which is the orange. All right. Let's go with the engine start.
What's up, J-Rob?
Select the desired fuel.
Oh, hey, I just noticed there's a bunch of people in here. I thought I'd come check out what's going on. I see there's an event, and I'm gonna see if I can pop in.
Sweet. All right. Actually, one thing I forgot to do is
We're in Kansas.
we did start, but it's not a big deal. We just did the briefing, so you can just load in and get going.
Cool. I gotta figure out what server are you guys on and airport at?
Oh. Let me see here. So you can start out at LNK, KLNK, which is Lincoln.
KLMK. And
Yep.
what are you guys flying, and what server are you guys
So
Um,
we're actually on VATSIM.
on? Sorry?
We're on VATSIM. Have you heard of VATSIM?
Oh, fuck. I'm not up to speed on all that. I just recently started playing Flight Sim.
Yeah. The second you said server, I was like, oh.
Okay, never mind. I can't.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not crazy intimidating. There's a lot of like kind of VFR things you can do if you have like a vague understanding of
so
it.
we have a new
Oh,
person,
okay.
which is great.
Sorry,
This is
I'm
this
looking
sounds
for
fun.
guys to go VFR dicking around.
That's kind of what we're doing here.
You found your tribe then.
Oh,
Yeah.
but sorry, I don't know what VATSIM is or how to get where you guys are. Sorry, let me do some googling. I will Google what VATSIM is, and I will get back to you guys.
Yeah, so VATSIM is Virtual Air Traffic Control Network. The worst part about it is when you're
All
first
right, so
starting.
let me try and see
the
if I
best
can.
way to get into it is to get out there and just go.
Just send it, dude.
I mean, of course, look up some YouTube tutorials and stuff first and how to talk to ATC.
All right, let me just go ahead and send this guy a message.
Really, I think a great way to do it is in this group, but you need to join a little bit. You just need to start with us right when we're going, because then you can listen to everybody make the calls that you're about to have to make.
See, I'm a private pilot, but I've gotten rusty on everything.
Well, private pilot, you're already ahead of like 90% of VATSIM pilots.
But now I sound like a moron on the radio. I'm like, duh, traffic.
It's okay.
Yeah. Oh fuck. I get my
You
phone.
ought to hear my calls.
Okay, I'll go sort this out. I'll get back to you guys. Thank you, though.
Yeah, check VATSIM out. It's real easy to get like registered for it, and that's always what we go on. We don't do the multiplayer on MFS. It's easy, I promise.
It's easy.
Yeah, especially because you fly RL, so like you know the
All
calls.
right,
and
so
whatnot.
I sent him a message. I sent J Rod a message.
One day Zed was in my call sign. One day you was in my call sign and I forgot what you was, and he told me it was unicorn. He almost got me.
All right, so what I want to do right now
He told me
is
stories of getting other students with unicorn.
I want
Tower
to
Last.
let me just take a mess.
and wait for
I need to figure out the controller.
Maybe
So we
I'll do
don't
an
have any
extra touch
controllers here.
Well, when you take off first,
actually,
you
let me
have
see.
all the options.
Let's take a look at the details for this one, and they'll tell us
I
the
think I'm gonna
people
wait.
here.
Take off first, and then I get passed up on the way.
Oh, they do have tower.
I
Tim's-
always
Tim
land
is over
last
there.
every time, so
Nice.
I wanted to take off quickly to prevent that.
Do we have anything? No, we've got center. All right, right. No, you know what? No, this
Oh, I
is.
see some of you guys off my left.
Keep forgetting that is a non-radioed. All right, here goes FOB,
Yeah, I'm taking a shortcut to what is this?
FOE.
Falls City. I'm gonna do some touch and goes.
All right, I think we're good now. Sweet.
Nebraska City, Alpha Foxtrot Kilo.
All right, let's get back to this.
What is
mixture is rich,
Fox November Bravo.
and throttle is cracked, and prop
Oh,
is
okay, yeah, Fall City, I see.
pull
Yeah.
forward. We got the carb heat is off.
Oh, I'll meet you there.
Carb heat is off. Master switch is on. Let's go ahead and turn that bad boy on.
And it's definitely not because I
Fuel
did my
pump is
entire
on.
flight
Let's
plan
check out our
and
fuel
then I
pump.
did direct to and it erased everything. Yeah, definitely not why I'm doing that.
Oh, that's fun.
Definitely.
Oh, I only missed
Every
the
time that
waypoint.
All right, let's check out the fuel. Fuel pressure is looking good,
The
so
only
the
one
fuel
you
pump's
missed is
working.
Nebraska
All right,
City.
I'm digging it. We can turn that off.
Yeah.
Fuel pressure check. Fuel pump is off. We got the prime. Let's go ahead and prime this bad boy. A 1, a 2, a tree, and let's just do 4 for good luck. And we're gonna go ahead and lock this prime. And magneto set to both. So let's go ahead here. Right magneto, left, and both. Uh-oh. All right. Let's go ahead and clear prop. Yo, I'm gonna start displaying backup. Clear prop. Actually, let's just leave that open for a little bit. The mags, the prop, and starter. There we go. Let's go ahead and engage this bad boy. All right, looks like we're good. We're gonna lean our mixture because we're on the ground, and we don't need to be flooding the engine with so much fuel. So I'm pulling out the mixture a little bit. You can kind of hear it. You can kind of hear the volume change.
So if you're doing flight following, do you just like tell them if you want to do a touch and go somewhere else on the way?
Yep, and usually if it's a controlled airport, then they'll guide you through it. If not, they'll tell you to go to Unicom and then come back after you take off.
Okay, awesome. I'll keep that in mind. I usually just go negative following when I'm doing touch and goes because I never know what to do.
We're gonna turn on our nav. We're gonna turn on our lights,
Okay, well,
left
that's
and
cool.
right.
I've heard him be like, yeah, just stay with me. It's like, what do you do?
Primer lock, aviation. So we got our master avionics. Gonna turn that bad boy on.
Also,
So
you
that
ever,
that should get these things going.
hit nav mode, but
radios.
you're not in GPS nav mode,
Let's turn our radios on.
so it just kind of sets you somewhere else.
Yeah. That's it.
Well, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you gotta hit
All
that
right,
CDI
so
button.
this is standby on an alt.
I watched some YouTube video that called that button like the $600 button or whatever because it causes so many people to lose their...
All right, so because we are in non-towered airspace, we're gonna go ahead and look at Minneapolis Center, which is
The sad
1334.
part is I have an entire header here above my airspeed that says if it's in nav or GPS. I still failed to notice.
All right, so let's switch this up. Let me see if I can get this up to 133 and get that down to 4.0. Let's go ahead and switch. Should be able to hear somebody eventually. We are set to both. So what that means on COM 2 is that I will have it set to Unicom 122.8 so that we can hear
3.5.
Unicom set.
7.5.
All right, so the volume should be up. I'm not hearing anything from
Trying to figure out what
1234. Let's take a look at this.
RPM should
See
be.
what's going on here. Yeah, 1234, Minneapolis Center, Link Tower.
4500.
Yeah.
What are you finding it?
All right, well,
Bonanza.
let's
Oh, hell yeah.
let's hope everything's good.
My first love. Get that that black smoke.
Aircraft type and
So good.
All right, we're gonna turn on some of the. Oh, I forgot. I haven't fixed that. I need to fix that. All right, let's go ahead and turn this. Let's go ahead and turn the internal lights. I think I have a red light. Yeah. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and check the brakes. Right brake works. Left brake works. All right.
Cow flaps.
All the brakes work. Hey, Pac-Man. No. Wait, what is that? Oh, that's Bot Ricks. Good evening, dude. What's up, Pac-Man? It is you. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for the bits. I appreciate that. I'm digging that. You're a nice guy. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. So I've been gone for a minute. Glad to be back, and for your treat, I went ahead and put this on 100. I put the fail rate on 100 and wear and tear on 5x, and you know, let's see how it goes. All right, taxiing, transponder, altimeter. Yes, we didn't set the altimeter. This is taking too long, so I'm gonna go ahead and just cheat a little bit. Hit the B key, hit the D key. Bob's your uncle. We're done with that. So we are currently at 1,500 feet MSL.
Chicago Center 134.87. Over to Chicago, thank you for being here.
Nav lights, parking brakes. Okay, set. Okay. All right, so now the question is, where are we? Nope, that's the wrong one. Where's my navigraph? Oh. There you go. How's life been, dude? You still in the process of getting PPL? So, process of getting PPL. Yes, no, wait. I'm interested. I've kind of stopped it. Because, why? Because of money. So, you know what? If you can give me more bits, that would make it easier for me. So I did kind of put it on pause because I'm trying to turn this flight simming hobby into a business. So I'm kind of figuring out what to do with that. I am hanging out with real pilots, so I do hang out with EAA, chapter 690 at Lawrenceville in Gwinnett. Oh, all right. So something already broke. So my engine
Almost had to
changed.
divert. My landing gear wasn't coming up to go, what the hell's going on? I looked down, my fuses popped.
The noise on my engine changed, and there's a difference over here. So it looks like one of the cylinders might have gone bad.
I was wondering why I couldn't
So look at this.
get any speed.
So it looks like cylinder 3 might be dead. Oh boy, this is already not looking good. All right, what was I trying to do? I was originally trying to find
Who's the boss?
the CTAF. So 122.8 is the CTAF for this place.
Whiskey heavy, you'll be ready to go.
Let me see if I can
Speedbird 17 Whiskey heavy, wind calm, fly heading.
just make sure that the microphone.
Runway 30 left, cleared for takeoff.
The microphone. How can I switch the microphone in this plane? I can switch the comm for listening, but what about the microphone? I guess if I just do comm 2. Yeah, if I do comm 2. Okay. So it looks like this is the microphone.
No, please don't curse me. I was earlier today.
I can do both.
But it was my issue.
Okay. All right. Well,
Vectors original 30 left.
There was a huge geomagnetic storm, so stand by. X7.4 flare.
Remember when I said don't curse me?
You're right, it's updated. Julius.
all right. So here it is. Cylinder 3 has been is dead. All right. So we're good there. We're going at night. Why are we going at night? Going to make it very difficult for our VFR flying. So let's go ahead and give ourselves some daylight. All right, and I think we're just about ready to go. Oh, and we're back. All right. So while you were gone, we were fixing our third cylinder, and I think we're good to go. So this is Seward. I didn't listen to anyone, so let's see if I can.
2885 Minneapolis.
So we're over here somewhere, so we're gonna go 3-4. Seward traffic, Pilot Club 444 Comanche, taxiing to runway 34 for an east departure. Seward traffic. All right, so we're using 122.8 on COM 2 in order to do that. Now, because we don't have any visuals. No, because we don't have any GPS, I'm wondering if we need. Let's go ahead and put this in here because we still need practice with our VOR. So let's put in let's do the Lincoln VOR at 116.1. So let's go with 116.
Citation 47 Lima, runway 30 left, line in place.
We got a new follower, guys. Who is it? RDK Robo Prod. Hey, you sound like a bot. Are you real? RDK Robo Prod. It's the production version of RDK's robot. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. I'm Tabletop Android, your friendly neighborhood aviation enthusiast. Okay, so let's. Okay, so. what I'm trying to do is figure out what route. So we're over here. We want to make sure that we hit this 2-4. We want to make sure that we hit this 2-4 radio. So what that means is that we're going to have to go the opposite, because you're always supposed to be heading to the VOR. So the opposite is +2 -2. So -2 +2, so 060. So over here, we're going to go ahead and set this to 060, which is this bad boy right here. And that is the needle that we're going to try and get to. Now, I don't know if it's on. I don't think there's anything else I need to do. So, we'll see. Alright. Let's get it going, guys.
Any real pilots out there? Is that in real life too?
Center flight 1019, AVAS, Alpha Alpha,
I got the same question.
From an I ain't no bot. Oh. Well, sir, your name indicates otherwise. But so what's the prod? Robo. I like the Roboto font that Google provides. I use it in almost everything. All right. So looking at that. So this is interesting. Looking at this.
Guess we'll never know.
At this. What is this called? Sock. The wind sock. It looks like the wind is blowing this direction, so we should be doing 16. Sewer traffic, pilot club at 444. We're going to go ahead and switch up to taxi to runway 16, based on the wind sock. Sewer traffic. All right, so I wonder if it's confusing. You know what I'm going to do? We are not going to listen to both. We were listening to center and Unicom, and that was a little confusing. Robo Productions. Is that the name of your company? I love it. I love it. Put a link in there if it's possible. I'd like to see it work. Hello to your FOE ground controller. Are you the FOE ground controller? You said 2. Who's the FOE ground controller? Hold on now. I did take a picture. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm getting all crazy now. It is Robert Kessler. Robert Kessler is the controller. Yeah, y'all got tower and ground online, y'all destination. Sweet baby Jesus. I got confused on something. I got really excited about that, and then I totally messed up on what I was supposed to do. Oh, right. I need to record the flight. I'm always not recording the flight. Where is my recorder? I'll be with you guys in 1 minute. I'm trying to find an application. Is it not? Oh, I had to scroll down because I have so many bloody applications open. All right, so there is another runway. Okay, so I'm glad I held short. Sewer traffic, pilot club 444, crossing runway 22, sewer traffic. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just turn on my strobe lights since we're out here. Since we're crossing runways. Is that a runway? That's not a runway. So I'm terribly confused as to where we're going. Alright, 16 is what we're looking for. let's just figure that one. Actually, you know what? You know what's actually helpful? Let's go ahead and change. Let's go ahead and move this. This actually having our heading bug, so it is behind us. What I'm hoping for that I see down here is, you know what? You know what? Hold on. Pause. Yes. So we did pass. So this is turf. So we should. So I think we're headed in the right direction. All right. Okay. And center. Indeed. Now, is this matching up to what is in there? We can do a run up. the wind is in that direction, so let's do a quick run up. So what we're gonna do is turn our plane in the opposite direction, or in the direction as to where the wind is coming from. So we're gonna try and do a quick 360 right now. Alright, there we go. Okay, so now let's put on our brakes. We're gonna crank the RPM up to 1800. Alright, looks like it's roughly there. Let's go ahead and check our left magneto. There's a slight drop, but nothing crazy. Let's put them both back on. Now let's check our right magneto. Alright, same thing. And because I don't understand the propeller or the other one, we're just going to leave it at that. So there is a prop check that you do, and there's a carb heat check. So let me see. Let's do the carb heat one. Pulling out the carb heat, and I don't think there's any drop. All right, we're good.
Awkward.
All right, let's put down our one stage of flaps. We have all of our lights on. Let's go ahead and get to runway 16. Sewer traffic, Pilot Club 444 lining up, runway 16 for an east departure. All right, boss. Thanks for hanging out with us. All right, let's see here. Let's put the fuel all the way in. I think I have all the. I think I have all the proper.
Plane, it broke something.
Uh-oh. I think we have all the proper lights.
Stop at Nebraska City. I said Kansas City. Oh man.
Oh,
All right.
No.
We're gonna turn on the fuel pump.
Land clearance denied.
Yeah, you don't need to talk to anybody. Drop it.
Seward traffic, Pilot Club 444 taking off runway 16 for an east departure. Seward traffic.
I'm just gonna orbit it now until it gets back to me.
All right, got it. I'm looking at the RPMs. I'm trying not to max it out too much. So right now it's in the red. Airspeed's alive. We're at 80. All right, let's do that takeoff. Nice and easy roll. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put the RPMs down. All right, I'm gonna put the RPMs down. Flaps can come up. Wheels, gear can come up as well. All right, looking good. We can turn off our lights. All right, now we were trying to climb to 3,500. That's what we're doing. We're at 2,400 right now. All right, let's go ahead and put, now was there a highway? So we headed south. So now we're headed south instead of the other spot. So yeah, so we're definitely headed towards a road. 3,000. All right, let's go ahead and try and get flight following. Now, I'm not gonna, so I think this is the road here, so we're gonna go ahead and just go ahead and start.
Sun Country 3016, taxi Delta.
So we're gonna try and keep the road on our left-hand side.
Sun Country 3016.
I'm setting the RPMs down to 2,000.
Delta, Sierra, November, Lima, cross runway 4, Sierra, cross runway 17, November.
Minneapolis Center, Pilot Club 444 Comanche, just south of Seward Airport, looking for flight following. All right, so there goes our 2 lakes. So what that means is I can't get into this, I should not get into this airspace.
Pilot Club 444, Minneapolis Center, contact the Omaha approach
120.1. 120.1. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some circles because I don't want to get into that airspace just yet. What is the surface of, yeah, 5,200. So I'm definitely in that airspace. So I want to make sure that I can approach Pilot Club 444 Comanche, requesting flight following. I am just east of Stewart Airport. .1. Let's see if that's accurate. Yeah, 120.1. I don't hear him though.
Sub 444, squawk 1677, ident.
1677, Pilot Club 444.
Club 341, contact Minneapolis Center 133.4.
Was it 1644? Or 7?
Club 1145, the Omaha Center 3021.
I think it was 1644, right? I forgot. Oh, so I'm at 5,000. I've been climbing this whole time. I'm gonna go ahead and take some of my mixture out.
444. I'm sorry, that squawk was wrong. 1677.
1677, Pilot Club 444. All right, manifold pressure, I'm putting that at 200 because I just keep climbing.
1444. You are radar contact 50 miles west of the Lincoln Airport, the Lincoln altimeter 3022.
Okay, so he has us radio contact. So that's good. So now we're on his radar. So now
5454, waiting 4,000, heading to Australia.
So now let's go ahead and continue our flight.
Omaha approach.
But I'm way too high. Oh my goodness. That's not what I wanted. So let's try and get down. So manifold pressure, I'm putting that down to about 15 inches. There goes the highway that we're trying to look that we're looking for. All right, so we're looking for Pawnee Lake.
454, Whiskey 4000, heading to Australia.
Okay, so there goes one of the lakes, and then we're looking for Pawnee Lake.
5454, Omaha approach. I'm maintaining 15,000 and speed direct Haywood. Speed direct Haywood. I'm maintaining 15,000 and then 5454.
All right, so now we're getting back on track. Let's try and get back down. We're at 5,000 feet. We're going to descend as best we can. All right, so according the nav did pop up, and it looks like we are to the right of. It looks like we're to the right of the needle. So I mean, that's fine. All right, so let's see here. So Pawnee Lake, and then we're gonna go ahead and just try and stay on the southern skirt of the map. All right, so we're at 5,000 feet. Checking our instruments because anything can break at any moment. The outside air temperature is 10 degrees Celsius. Drink more water.
Just do it. Make your dreams come true.
Is my dreams drinking water on stream? Andrew, you helped me make my dreams come true. This is for you. Delicious. Alert. Oh, alert volume is low. I wonder how do I fix that. Thanks. I will keep that in mind, and I'm going to do some troubleshooting and get things back into sync. Appreciate you doing that. Okay, so that, I believe that is our Pawnee Lake over here on this left, on our 11 o'clock. So that means that the airport, Lincoln Airport, should be close by. So we're still at 4,000. So we're still trying to climb. And I want to get down to 3,000, guys. Now it is a little hazy, and I think I saw that it was like 6 mile visibility. So look at that. Still, if you're looking at the vertical speed indicator, it's always climbing up. So I want to say we can either mess with our pitch trim and kind of pitch the nose down, but really I think it's too much power. So if we put our manifold pressure down some more, then it's going to stop. It's going to stop trying to thrust us upward. Nope. Okay, so I'm going to use our pitch trim. I'm going to use our trim and pitches downward. There we go. Not too much. We're gonna try and go back up. Now we're playing that pitch game. Okay, I think I got it pitched out okay. Seems decent. We're at 4,400. All right, now I thought I'd be able to easily see.
Hey, where are you?
Well then, I just reached Lincoln.
You just reached Lincoln? Okay, I don't feel so bad. I figured I found out what was wrong with my plane. I needed to reset a switch, and I figured I'd use a bathroom as well. So I'm just about ready to take off for Nebraska City now.
Oh, okay, good. All right, so we're over here, passing Pawnee Lake. Looks like there's a little riverbed over here. I don't see where the airport is. Sometimes, I mean, you should usually see something. Okay, so this looks like the airport. All right, so now what we're gonna do is try and stay on the outskirts of the city. That was the plan all along. The plan all along is to go 117. So let's see if we can follow our own plan. So here's 117. Oh, I was thinking 177. So here's 120, 115 right here. 117. All right. So let's follow that. All right, we're now at 4,000 feet. Anything changed? 121.0. We're still good there. There goes the Lincoln Airport.
Global 1145, the Omaha, 3021.
All right, things are looking stable. Things are looking good. We're not burning a lot of fuel, which is great. So there goes your city there goes your Lincoln City over there. On our left-hand side, there should be a stadium. I don't know if we can see it from here. I'm trying to find a stadium. I don't think I can see it. There goes the airport. And I think, yeah, I don't know. All right, looks like we're getting close to our 3,400, 3,500. I'm gonna mess with the pitch trim just a little bit.
1145, contact Minneapolis Center 133.4.
All right, so once we make our way out, let's see here. This particular spot, so 140.
Amazon 5454, contact Minneapolis Center 133.4. Minneapolis Center 133, that's before,
All right, so 140 is the intended radio that we're going to try and get on. So here is 140, and hopefully we'll be able to see the highway from over there. We'll see. We'll see. All right, we're doing okay, except that we are pitching downward some. So now let me try and make an adjustment to that. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little bit more manifold pressure. Actually, let me give it a little more. So we're back at 20 inches manifold pressure. Let me see what that does to our vertical speed. So it is climbing at about 500 feet per minute. And I'm waiting to see if it balances itself out or if it's just going to keep climbing.
Which runway y'all thinking it's HO?
All right, so right now it seems to be balancing itself out. So we're just hanging about. We are climbing just a little bit. So let me go ahead and pull this down to like 19 inches. All right, still on the outskirts. Oh man, my mouth is dry. I don't think I've talked this much in the past 3 weeks.
Yeah, I was thinking, well, I don't think winds are calm, are they?
All right, so I feel like that was a little dangerous, not writing anything down. So I'm gonna get my flight plan go open, and we're gonna try and keep track of whatever they say.
Oh yeah, basically calm, yeah. I thought it. I must have been thinking of a different airport, because I thought I read a very different number.
I have a ghost messing with my trim, so I'm a disconnect.
Copy that.
St. Joe's are probably landing through 5, right?
So here's the thing. I'm actually just a little lost because of the highway. I'm thinking that one of these roads is the highway. So I think it's supposed to curve. So I'm thinking it's this one on the left-hand side.
30.
So because this one's curving out this way, so I'm thinking that this is the highway that I'm looking for. And I'm supposed to get to the 140 radial, so it seems like I'm not there. So I think this is the road. So let's see if this comes to 140. Are we climbing? Yeah, we're climbing. We're at 4,000 feet. So let me go ahead. So this is the thing. You always just gotta keep making adjustments. All right. So it looks like we're getting close. So I believe this is the highway that we're looking for. Because we're getting close to that 140 radial. That's what we're looking for. This plane's trying to climb. Stop climbing.
St. Joe CTEV is 26.9.
All right, I'm pretty confident that this is our road. All right, so we're gonna take this highway and we're taking it to another 8 nautical miles until we get to Palmyra. So we'll use this as an indicator. So 15 miles, so 8 plus 15 is 23. So once we get to 23 nautical miles, roughly, hopefully, we should see Palmyra, maybe. All right, so you always want to be ahead of what's happening. So we're going to continue following this highway after Palmyra, which is a VFR waypoint. And then we're going to be making our way to Syracuse. Let's see if there's any other nav aid that we can use while we're out here. Looking for any NDB. So here's an NDB, non-directional beacon at Nebraska City. So 347. Let's see if we can tune into that. Let's turn this bad boy on.
Might just do a full stopping because I feel like I'm ahead.
So, which one way? Just to make sure I'm lining up for the right one that you are, so I can put it behind you.
I'm just doing 3.5. I'm on the CTAP now.
Cool.
All right, 347. This is the I don't know. This is the indicator or the instrument that's connected to this one. All right. All right, we're still 4,000 feet up. 17 miles out, so we were looking for 23. 23 miles, we should see Palmyra, which I mean, I think it's this space right here. So according to that, there should also be. Nope, I was looking to see there is a railroad, but that's on the right-hand side. I always have a tough time following the railroads. So that definitely looks like a city, a small village. All right, I'm playing with the trim, trying to get the altitude down a little bit. All right, so it looks like the highway is making its way south. So let's verify that. So it looks like over here we've got the highway. It looks like it's making its way south. So Unadilla would be another spot for us to verify. But I'm actually looking at Syracuse, so 10 nautical miles out. All right, so there goes I can't remember these names. Looks like there goes a nice. Is it? I don't know if it's. It wouldn't be a college, so I'd have to say that's a high school or a middle school. All right, now let's see if we can keep this. Let me see here. 121. 120. This is 110. I don't know if we can do that. Maybe we can do 11. Maybe we can do 110. Let's see here. 09. That's 100. So that's actually not right. This one. There's 110. Okay. All right. So this. So this is 24. So this is probably Unadilla, and then our next major city spot is going to be Syracuse, which I believe is probably this one right here. So once we get to Syracuse, we'll go ahead and what are we following? There's really nothing to follow. So once we get to the north of Syracuse, we'll just head 90 degrees. So here's the north of Syracuse, so we'll just head 90 degrees that way. We'll put our heading indicator as a reminder of where we're trying to go. All right, and surprisingly, I mean, nothing's died on the plane yet, except for the cylinder earlier, but that's actually that's fine. All right, this is a lovely flight so far. Nothing wild and crazy going on just yet. So we're 25 miles southeast of Lincoln VOR. Boy, that was tough to say. All right, yeah. So that's got to be Syracuse. Gotta be Syracuse coming up. And we're getting close to this 110 radial, so that kind of double confirms what we're trying to do. All right, so let's consult the map here. So actually, so from Syracuse, we're making our way to Nebraska City, and that's where our NDB is. Which should be just, yeah, it looks like it's over there.
444, the Omaha altimeter 3020.
3020, Pilot Club 444. 3020, so let's go ahead and change that to there, 3020. All right, looking good. Trying to find the screenshot button. All right, taking a quick peek at my instruments. Things are looking okay. So fuel burn. So we're using our left tank, and there's not a huge difference between our left and right, so we don't need to switch just yet. Looks like we are doing really good on the fuel burn, though. All right, we're indicated, let me see here. It's a little warmer down here. It's about 12 degrees Celsius. We're indicated 100 and the knots are on the inside. Miles per hour is on the outside. Okay, so we're doing about 125. Maybe 125. Yeah, like 26. What is average? Okay, so let me see here. We are vertical speed is going down a little bit here. We want to try and keep that 3,500. All right, things are still looking good. So I'm getting nervous that things are still looking good. So we're going to want to keep an eye out for airports. So Nebraska City Municipal Airport, it's untowered, but it is a place that we might want to land at. Over this area seems pretty flat, so if something goes wrong with the plane, we should be able to land anywhere really that we want to. I'll go for the highways because even though it is flat, there is some terrain. It's not terrible, but the highway seems better. seems better suited. All right, let's see here. So once we get to Nebraska, we're going to continue just south of Nebraska City, past the river, and then we're going to make our way to Hamburger. And I don't really have any... Well, I kind of have a waypoint. I could use this one. Let me see if there's one that's closer. No. Okay, so we're gonna use this one, Omaha, 116.3. All right, so we're gonna use theirs, and what we're looking for is Hamburger. So there goes 15, 16, 17. Looks like 165 might be the best. Yeah, so let's go with 165. So there goes 16 and 165. All right. So now we have some sort of queue. 133.4, thanks for the service. Pilot Club 444. So we already have that in our thing, so we can go ahead and switch over. Try and write this down. Alright, so now we need to make a quick announcement. Minneapolis Center, Pilot Club 444, with you at 3,400.
Pilot Club 444, Minneapolis Center, good evening. Beatrice, altimeter 3022.
3022. Alright, so that changed already. 1, 2, go to 3022. Alright, so there goes Nebraska City. We're going to stay to the south of Nebraska City. Let's see here. When we get to this, actually, there's this little circle here. So here goes the highway, and then there's a little circle. So we're going to get to that circle, and then we're going to go 113. Let's see if we can do this. 113. So that's 11. Yep. That's 110. 110. 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay. So once we get to this. There's a little circle over here. We'll head 1 tree, and we'll take that for 9 nautical miles. So
Citation 821, radar contact 4,100 altitude.
I'm playing with the trim, trying to get some altitude up here.
Number 821, roger, turn left heading 270.
All right, very surprised. Things are going pretty smooth. All right, so let me go ahead and get this autopilot on and go into heading mode. I need to do some admin stuff, so let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to do an altitude hold. That's this one here. And then we're going to go to heading mode. So now it's going to follow heading mode. Alright, so we are good for right now. So let me go ahead and just do some admin stuff. I'm going to see who's here.
21, turn left heading 180. Climb maintain, flight level 290.
Someone texted me. Nope. That's something else. Alright, now let's check out VAT Spy and see if anything has changed. You guys need to see VAT Spy. So FOE has full. FOE.
Roger, and your aircraft type?
Comanche. Piper Comanche. So, he asked me for my destination, which is Topeka, and I totally forgot what it was, so I didn't say Topeka. There's FOE details. Here we go. Let's go ahead and give a screenshot. Let's go ahead and screenshot this as well. All right, cool. All right, I think we're good.
2885, descend maintain 4000.
Let's go ahead and take a screenshot of the guys. All right, I think we're good with all our screenshots there. Let me just get rid of that. All right. Okay. Now we're good. Okay. Now we can get off autopilot.
Citation 821, proceed direct.
All right. So we're looking to match up with this radial at some point. We're passing the river. It's Nebraska City. We're passing the river. There should be another highway. And then Hamburg. Oh, I didn't figure out what was next. All right, so after Hamburg, we'll continue following the highway south. So we should have the river on our, so we should have this river on our right-hand side, and then whichever highway is 29. All right, looks like we're getting close to 11. What radial is that? 165. Okay, so this might be Hamburg. Is there a river there? Not on the charts. Okay, not on the charts, but most likely that's Hamburg. All right, so this is the highway that we're looking for. This is Interstate 29. So we'll go ahead and follow that south. Why, hello, Hamburg.
Boxer 1-2, Minneapolis Center, cleared to the Scottsdale Air Force Base. As filed, maintain 10,000, expect flight level 29010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 133.4, call 1662.
Alright, we're crew to Scott at 5 maintain 10 south, and we can expect level 290 minutes after
All right, so we're 35 miles from that VOR. Let me see here, 35 miles. I mean, roughly another 12 miles. So we'll just say 10 because we're kind of going at an angle. So 45. Once we get to 45, maybe we'll be over here.
You can take 3-1 for Papa, box 1-2.
All right, quick glance at our instruments. They look decent. Oil pressure is good. Oil temperature is good.
2885.
Cylinder head temperature is good. Fuel pressure. Things are looking good. All right, let's. I need to make sure not to keep track. Oh, there goes the wind farm. All right, so let me try and stay close to the highway here. All right, so 39 nautical miles. I think we were guessing at 45 nautical miles. Delta would be where it would come up. So interesting. There is. There's the radio that we're on. So let's actually try and ride the radio and see if we get there. Now, riding the radio, we don't have GPS. So how do we do that?
Yeah, 172 Tango Hotel Minneapolis.
I think we can just do the right way. So let's see what happens with the load track. I wonder if load track follows this.
Yeah, 172 Tango Hotel. Let me see if I can get on
So let's hold our. Let's see if it follows this yellow. Not sure what it would be following.
Just never gonna win a race against him.
All right, so there goes our wind farm.
Tango Hotel. We can try it again. If you don't get them, come back. Might as well give it a shot.
All right, so let's see here. We've got Rockport, we've got Phelps, and we should be closer to the highway and the river. So here's the river. So we really should be just a little bit to the to the right of the river, and not this major river. So we are going in the wrong place. So let's. So let's go to heading. Yeah, because there goes the river.
Stick with me for just a second. He's gonna reconnect here. I'll get back to you in a sec.
All right, so 44. So this is actually it right here. So there goes some obstacles. There goes our wind, rock farm. This is probably Rockport, and Phelps. I think Phelps is right underneath us. So this right here. All right, boom. So if that's the case, 144. Let's go ahead and switch it up to 144. So this is 145. So 144.
172 Tango Hotel. Go ahead and try them again.
All right, so let's see what's going on here. We have Phelps, so that's 14 nautical miles. I mean, let's do another 10. There should be another VOR. So I think we're closer to this one. So let's try St. Joseph. 115.5. So with that in mind, we're making our way to this bad boy here. So tree 0, maybe tree 00?
Iberian 2885, wind 2203, runway 30 left, clear to land. Southwest 789, descend via Kilo 3 arrival, runway 30 left, transition, Minneapolis altimeter 30 left.
All right, looks accurate. So I think we're gonna try and ride the tree 00 radial on that one. So the funny thing is that you always want to go towards it. So +2, -2. So -2 is 120. So here you can see on the opposite end 120. So if we do this is where it's a little confusing for me because we're not on. So there's 120. Oh, look at that. That is actually accurate. I thought it was going to put us on the other side. All right. Well, this is fine. So 120. That's what we're looking at. All right. So there goes the highway. There goes the stuff. Let's see here.
622, contact Chicago Center.
Oh, currently we're in Missouri. Missouri airspace or state line. We're making our way over to Craig. Is that right? Yeah, we're making our way over to Craig. We are flying. We're slowly flying towards that that 120 radial, or the tree 0. It's the tree 00 radial. We're heading 120.
789, radar contact lost.
All right, this is odd. I expected more mayhem from this aircraft. So, did something happen? Let's see here. Control saw. Well, I mean, it says that, yeah, I got 100x. All right, I guess it's fine. Rudder, elevator trim speed, elevator force. Oh, I have messed with these. The rudder trim speed. Okay, all right. I mean, this.
444, contact Kansas City Center 125.72.
12572, Pilot Club 444. 12572. So 12572. And who was that again? I think it was Kansas City. So let's take a look at VPilot. 12572 is Kansas City Center. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and check it out. 125. And 72.
Citation 821, contact.
All right, look at that. I think we're gonna change our heading to 120 soon. Man. Kansas City Center, Pilot Club 444 Comanche, with you at 3,400.
Pilot Club 444, hello, Kansas City Center, number 3022.
Mark, your radio call sounds like you're in a stadium.
A stadium? Oh, is my microphone that awesome?
It sounds that way.
Sweet. You know, I'm a professional streamer.
That's gotta be it.
I like how you're like, I don't know how to respond to that.
That's this Jackson changing my fuel tanks.
You know, it's funny. It's a small observation, but I said professional streamer, and really what I was going for was pro streamer. And sounding things out versus using the shortcuts really does change the whole vibe.
It does. Professional is more professional. Pro is cheap and easy.
Right? Yeah, yeah. All right, so we're on that tree. We're on that 120
It's
heading.
like doctor. You wouldn't want to be called Doc.
Ooh, that's a good point. I never thought about that. All right, so we're riding that tree 00 radial, heading 120. Oh, you know what? Let's see if this has. Yeah, this is out of sync. So, 1 2. This is 9 1 1 1 1 1 0. So this should be this way. So we're not on that radio just yet. So let's go ahead and let's get to that radio. We were on. So there was some gyro drifting. All right, let's check out our fuel. So the fuel, we're at this bottle, so we should switch the fuel so that there's a balance. There we go. All right, so I've stopped following my visual references because I lost track of them. So now I'm just doing radio navigation. So I think we're still trying to head to Craig. I don't know if we got there because right now we're on that tree 00. So Mound City. All right, so here is. Yeah, I don't know. So I actually kind of lost track. So I'm gonna need to figure out another visual reference. So Mound City might be the best one, because this could be Craig that's here, but I'm not really sure. Could be Mound. This might be Mound because of how this curves. But you know what? The wildlife. Is there lakes? No, I don't see adequate lakes.
We do have a field in sight, Pilot 341. Pilot 341, roger, contact tower 120.8, have a good one. 120.8, Pilot 341.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is not Mound. This is not Mound City. We're probably coming up to Craig. If any, I think this is Craig. Should be a river on. There goes. Is that a river? Hard to tell. Okay, so one way you can tell if there is an airport just outside. Oh, I did stick my head through the window. Didn't mean to do that. But I don't see a private airport. Oh, no, wait, there it is. There's an airport. So that is Mound. Yeah, because there's not one. Okay, all right, so I believe we're at Mound. We're at Mound City, guys. All right, what was the point of that? We're headed to Savannah. All right, so 21 nautical miles until we get there. So 21 until, yep. All right, so here we're looking for 21, which is, we'll say -4 or 4. Oh. Supposed to be following 120, and I messed up. All right, so we're gonna try and get close to there. So let's see here. We are burning 9 gallons an hour. Yeah, we're burning about 9 gallons an hour. Looking good. All right, let's see if we can get back on track with being cool. So there goes an Amazon 2-tree tree. Let's go ahead and get that set up. Right. So now we have some more radios. So that actually will be helpful. So what that means is that when the Amazon NDB is directly to our right, our 9 o'clock and 90 degrees, I guess, 90, then that means that we are getting really, really, really close. We should see Savannah. Yeah. All right, so let's see here. So once we're there, we're gonna go ahead and do a touch and go at Rosecrans Memorial. So let's keep that in mind. Let's see if we can. Rosecrans Airports. Open the charts. Let's go ahead and save the. Let's go ahead and pin the taxi, so that we can see what's going on. All right. Is there a...
Contact tower 120.8. Have a good one.
There's no tower. You know what? Why would there be a tower? It is, I believe it is non-towered. Oh no, it's a Delta. It's got a Delta on there. So it is towered. All right, so what options do we do need weather, so we're gonna need some weather. All right, so currently 340 at 4 knots, so not very strong. We have good visibility at 10 miles, so 340. So let's see what runway might be open to us. So tree 5, we should expect tree 5. All right, so even though it's Rosecrans Memorial, St. Joseph is what we're gonna refer to as. So let me go ahead and do an approach. This is St. Joseph. This is STJ. And I'm looking for runway 35. Based on the wind, I'm looking for runway 35. All right. Okay, let's see if that plays out. All right, so look at this. I've already passed where I'm supposed to be going. I've already messed up. Too busy. Huh, that's weird. Okay, so according to this, it should be increasing 6.766. No, oh, okay. Whew. All right, I got scared. So this is going to get to 0, and then it's going to start going back out to, then it's going to start climbing out. Okay, so we haven't missed our opportunity. So what I thought happened, so we're actually 6 miles out from here. Oh, not even the here. You know what? I should have checked this as well. I didn't even check that. Okay, so we are still out and about. We're over here somewhere. Okay, so we haven't missed Savannah. We haven't missed our opportunity to get this. This is 10 miles. So once we get to Savannah, I think we'll want to talk to Center and have them set us up for a touch and go. All right, so apparently we've been descending and I have not been paying attention. We're at 2,600. Let's go ahead and get a climb on. Should not be that low. So I'm using my trim wheel. All right, back at 3,000 feet. We're climbing at 500 feet per minute. Roughly, I'm trying to get it to about 1,000, in between 500 and 1,000 feet per minute. Excuse me. Pitching the nose up some more.
And Eagle Med 781, get your contact position at the border of the squawk 4720. The altimeter is 3022. Hey, so do you want to go to 42?
All right, so let's do an altitude hold. All right, 3738. So now we're climbing. Did I miss it? All right, there's. All right, there's the place. So I think that's Savannah, and there's the highway. Alright, so we're going to take off autopilot.
Tower 128, Alpha 73. Southwest 1425, Kansas City, you all.
Kansas City Center, Pilot Club 444. Would like to do a touch and go at St. Joseph.
Pilot Club 444, St. Joseph is actually closed at the moment, so you can monitor the CTAP frequency there. Keep your squawk code and call me back when you're airborne.
Copy that. We'll monitor CTAF and call you back when I'm airborne. Pilot Club 444. Okay, so it is closed. So CTAF, let's see if we can find out what that is. CTAF is 126.9. So 126. 0.9. All right. And we're swapping. All right. Now, I don't have it in sight. I'm just a little lost. I'm assuming this is Savannah. So I'm gonna try and follow this road. So, no, Savannah. I don't know, to be honest. So I'm gonna be looking out for. All right, so we have a river. Okay, so it is a river. We're gonna use that as our thing. There goes. Okay, there goes the airport right over there. All right. So I don't know how far out I am. St. Joseph traffic, Pilot Club 444 Comanche. With you at 3,800. Planning to do a touch and go runway tree 5, St. Joseph. All right, so let's get set up for tree 5. Is that what I wrote down? Tree 5. So let's get set up for tree 5. The elevation is 812, so we want to go 1800. So let's do tree 5. That would be this. All right, so we're looking. So we're gonna try and establish ourselves at a. Actually, we're gonna do a right pattern. Are we allowed to do that? The chart doesn't say anything bad. Doesn't say anything, but let's go ahead and get. What are we gonna do? We're gonna do a midfield crossing, and then we're gonna get into a left downwind pattern. St. Joseph traffic, Pilot Code 444. We're about 5 miles northeast of the airport, planning a midfield crossing, and then entering the left downwind for runway tree 5 for a touch and go. St. Joseph traffic. All right, now we need to get to 1,800 feet. So let's go ahead and take out some of that manifold pressure. That should pitch our nose down some. I want to get this back to neutral. All right, I want to get that back to neutral. So we're at 3,700, so we want to do some descending, keeping an eye on my vertical speed indicator. Let's try and keep it about a 500. Oh, Andrew, if you're here, could you? I totally forgot. Could you start the landing challenge? I think I forgot how to start it. What is the command for that? Let me see if I can find it. Landing challenge. That sounds like LC. Let me see if I can type exclamation LC. Nope, that's not right. All right, let me see if I can find Live Studio. Chatbot, landing rate, admin commands. FC. Force competition. That's what it is. FC. All right, I'm over here messing around with this thing here. Hold on. Landing ring competition. It seems to be active. Okay, I think it's already active. So Andrew must have started it at some other point. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate it. All right, let's try and get set up here because we have been messing around. 3,000 feet. We need to be at pattern altitude, which is 1,800 feet. And we're coming in hot. So I'm taking my manifold pressure out as much as I can. We're at 1,000 feet per minute. Not sure if there's any other aircrafts around me. St. Joseph traffic, Pilot Club 444, performing a midfield crossing at 2,300, descending to pattern altitude. St. Joseph traffic.
I completely just lost all my spatial orientation.
He's been really good there.
He's been super patient with me.
It's tough in the middle of the dark. My first time in, I like got lost a bit, like in my mind.
The runway I thought I was gonna land on, it's like, oh wait, no, it cannot be the runway.
All right, we're looking decent. We have some visuals for us.
All right, I'm hopping off. It was a good one.
All right, homie. Thanks for hanging out with us. All right, so I'm gonna do landing gear down. Get some of that drag. St. Joseph traffic, Pilot Club 444, turning left downwind runway 35. St. Joseph traffic. All right, I'm using my heading indicator to figure out to get in sync with the airport, or parallel to the airport. All right, I'm gonna do one stage of flaps. There goes the airport. All right, let's go ahead. Oh, my fuel pump's been on the whole time. Oh my goodness gracious. I was just about to turn on my fuel pump and it's been there. Poor electric fuel pump. All right, so one of the things that I've been learning, which is a little hard for me to do with the EAA group, the Sim Eagles, is using one hand, keeping one hand on the throttle and one hand on the yoke. And I'm used to keeping both hands on the throttle. All right, so that looks like roughly like a 45. St. Joseph traffic, Pilot Club 444, turning left base, runway 35, St. Joseph. All right, if I'm using CTAF, I'm supposed to be monitoring both CTAF and Unicom. All right, fuel all the way in. Looks like I'm 80 miles an hour, so that's not cool. Let's try and get that up. Let's put the landing lights on. All right, so let's get down a little bit more. We're at, what are we? Uh, 1,300 feet. All right, so we're gonna try and get to 90 miles an hour is the intended. St. Joseph traffic, Pilot Club 444, turning final runway 35 for touch and go, St. Joseph. Surprisingly, I see 2 and 2. 2 red, 2 white. I'm pretty happy about that. A little off with this not being centered, but at least I'm coming down at the right angle. 3 degrees. Alright, which is usually about 500 feet per minute. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pull out some throttle. We're doing about 100 miles an hour. Let's try and get it down to 90. So I'm going to pull out another set of flaps. I'm going to use my left rudder a little bit just to help me steer this thing to the center line. The wind definitely seems to be pushing me elsewhere. Oh, I was on center line, now I'm not. Alright, so now
Right.
were you looking at my landing?
Guys, I was trying to give you guys the authentic non-radar tower experience.
Hey now, awesome.
No exact position reports, but hey, if someone's over downtown, I can call it that.
That was cool. Thanks.
Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, I was sweating.
Yeah, great job on it tonight.
Alright, flaps are up. Landing gears up. Let's get out of the red line. St. Joseph traffic, Pilot Club 444, touch and go complete. Turning left, crosswind runway 35, continuing to head south. St. Joseph. I'm using my heading indicator to, so now I'm adjacent to the runway.
That was on frequency.
St. Joseph traffic, Pilot Club 444, turning left downwind in order to continue heading south. So St. Joseph. You too, boss. Thanks, man. You're welcome.
See you next time.
Glad you guys had fun.
As
All
much
right.
fun as you can have in Kansas.
Yeah. All right. So it seems we seem to be climbing pretty rapidly. We're already back at 3,000 feet. Let's go ahead and switch back over to Kansas City. Kansas City Center, Pilot Club 444, back with you at 3,200, climbing to 3,500.
Pilot Club 444, hello again, Kansas City Center, your radar contact, maintain VFR, proceed on course.
Maintain VFR, proceeding on course, Pilot Club 444.
2 Tango Hotel, proceed direct to Die High, cross Die High,
All right.
or above 3,000.
So 2,000 RPM. Let's get that manifold pressure down because we are climbing pretty rapidly. All right, so we're definitely headed south. Let's try and keep that underneath. Let me turn off the fuel pump this time. We can turn off our lights, landing lights, I mean. All right, now, where in the world are we going? Because I have lost track. All right, so we are headed to. So we should be headed 149.
That's about it for me. Great flying with you guys.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us, man.
That was awesome. Been a while since I made it to one of these. Always good time.
So there goes 150 and 149. All right. So let's head over there. All right, so we are above 3,000. Let's go ahead and start leaning our mixture. So as soon as the cylinders start to behave like that, I just push it up. So I'm leaned rich. I think is the term. All right, but we are climbing, so let's try and figure out how to stable out. And this is the funny thing, is trying to find a stable. I'm gonna trim it downwards. All right, first we're gonna pitch it downwards about 500 feet per minute. Let's try and get this thing back to 3,500 feet. I'm kind of using the heading. What? There's nothing wrong. Nothing bad has happened. Thank you. I was trying to be very subtle about busting my own 3,500 altitude. That landing, I was too busy. Your other people. Apparently, you weren't a fan of that landing. All right, all good.
No, I'm actually not familiar with it. Do we, in general, have to fly as filed, or are they discussions?
All right, so we're gonna try and do some autopiloting, really just to figure out some things. All right, so heading, and then altitude hold. So they want us to trim downwards. All right, so we're gonna hang out. We're gonna put the manifold pressure down to about 19. That was on the landing. How dare you? You know, you put your rating where your mouth is. All right, pal. We got that landing rate. Oh, sorry. We got the landing predictions opened again, and if you win, you get 50 components. Huzzah! We do have a leaderboard, if you're interested in that. Okay, so the whole point of this was I was trying to get my bearings. So we're headed 149, and we should be over. There's a river. The river's on our right-hand side right now. Is it? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, the river's on our right-hand side. Oh no, look at this. That's an airport. What airport is that? Are we all the way over? I feel like we're over here already. So we're probably in that Bravo already. Yeah, because that's an airport. That's someone's airport. And then that looks like a big airport. Yeah, so that's got to be this bad boy over here. So, all right. So we're looking for a highway to follow south. Let's see here. Yep. Okay. So I think this is the highway that we're gonna follow. It's interesting when you're like trying to navigate and get your bearings and all that stuff. So I'm gonna guess and say that this airport right here is MCI. What does that stand for? Great question. That is Kansas City International. So I'm gonna follow this until I get to Platte City. Platte City. You know what? This is interesting because I just realized that this airport did not have a beacon, but the one that we saw in the sim did. We just left here. I mean, none of these have a beacon, so I don't know. Oh, you know what we can do? Holy moly. We've got Kansas City. Yeah, that'd be helpful. 11325. All right, let's go ahead and do that. That's what these things are for. All right, so it looks like the airport is way over there. It's 14 nautical miles that way. So we are nowhere. We're not where I thought we were. So it's possible that we're over here. I don't know where we are anymore. Hold on. And what's throwing me off is really because the airport had a beacon. All right, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and get some bearings. Oh no, that's not right. Sorry, that's not right. I was not doing it right. Okay, here's where the airport is. Not to our left. Okay, so we're still fine. Okay, so that is the airport. That is the airport. Ha. Great. Glad we have radios. All right, so what we want is, I don't think I'm gonna follow this path. I'm just gonna make it easy on myself and follow the radio out. So we're gonna target Tanoxie? Tango, I don't know, Tangoaxie. Let me see here. So this is 220. This is 2. So we're gonna target 230. We're gonna target that. And 3,500, I don't think they're giving us a big deal because I think we're under, well, except for this outer band. Service 8,000. Nope, we would have busted it anyway. Yep. 3,500 is still inside of the. So I'm glad we're on flight following. We would have been in trouble. All right, so now I believe this is Platte City because the airport. That other airport is right over here, so this is probably Platte. One of those. So we're gonna take this to the 230 radio and flight outbound. All right, any of our guys still with us? It's just me and Tony. It's just me and Tony hanging out. All right, so there goes the river. So that is a good visual reference because I know that Leavenworth is right by the river. And the Missouri and Kansas state line are right over there as well. Let's see what kind of coverage, if we still have any in our space. Yes, we still have center and all the other stuff. All right, so we're good. So it looks like we're going we're indicating about 120 knots. Man, we might need to go a little faster. We'll do 2200 RPM. Manifold pressure, let's get that to about 20. Let's see where that puts us on our indicated airspeed. Oh, I just got beeped. What did I do wrong? Kansas City 12572. Oh boy. (12572). So it looks like somebody. Kansas City Center, Pilot Club 444.
Yeah, Pilot Club 444, Kansas City Center. I was trying to get a hold of you for a bit. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just told that you were trying to get in touch with me. I'm looking for I'm flying through the Bravo, looking for Topeka.
Roger. You want the vectors to Topeka?
That's a negative. I should be able to find it.
Okay, Roger. I'm Pilot Club 444. Yeah, I was trying to call you earlier just to clear you through the Bravo. You are cleared through the Kansas City Bravo airspace.
Gotcha. Clear through Kansas City Bravo airspace, Pilot Club 444. Thank you. Simon Page to the rescue. Thank you, Simon. Very nice of you. I appreciate that. Okay, so there goes ooh, that's a hold on. Looks like an interesting terminal. Now my thing isn't moving. It seems like my drone mode is acting all funny. Yeah, my drone isn't working. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to fix it. All right, where am I going? Still trying to get to that radial, and we haven't gotten there yet. We're getting there. Okay, look at that. It's coming up quick. So that means that we are getting there.
Southwest 4052, contact Memphis on 132.55. Have a good night.
Ooh, that came up too quick. So we're doing about 130 knots.
Southwest 3024, descend via the Kayla 3 arrival, St. Louis, altimeter 3016, and landing to the northwest.
All right, fuel is looking fine. I am so surprised that there hasn't been a major catastrophe with this plane. So something's off, or I'm doing great, and I don't think I'm doing great.
Kansas City Center radar contact position as reported. Southwest 3024, Kansas City, US.
All right, so now we're on that 1-2. Nope. Which one is that one? 230. We're on that 230 radial outbound. We are 5.5 miles from the VOR center. So let me see here. When are we going to get? So we're on this 230 right over here. So we should see Noah's Ark. It's a private airport. Well, I don't know if we're going to see it. Doesn't have a thing. Oh, there is. Where's the river? There's a river. I'm trying to see if I see it. I don't think I see it. Yeah, I think it would be over there somewhere. Actually, there. Either way, I think I passed it. All right, so I think I passed Noah's Ark, but it's fine. We're headed towards here. Let me see here. So I'm not really sure how far out that is. So what we can do is, let's do this. So 19 miles. So we can expect 19 miles out. That we'll be at the spot where we think we are. Are we in sync here? 25, that should be 250. 250. Oh no, that's 23. 23. Yeah, that's 23. Alright. I was looking to see if there's any drifting going on.
FedEx 400, contact Memphis Center on 132.55. Have a good night. 3255, FedEx 400, good night.
All right, so this one's gonna be a little, no, actually, wow, we do have this one. All right, so we're gonna keep on that 230, and we're gonna use this Topeka VOR to figure out when we get to this spot. So we're 12 miles away. So there should be like a road, a major road or highway that kind of is just pretty straight into, I don't know if we can actually see it. We're kind of booking it, 130 knots. Do we have any other NDBs that are around that would be super helpful? No other NDBs. So this is the kind of stuff that I should be. Here goes one way over here. Here's the kind of. I don't think it'd be helpful. This is the kind of stuff I should be doing prior to the flight, so that I can. You have to like really pay attention to all your alternative options that are out there.
Pilot Club 444, let me know when you get the field site.
Copy that. We'll let you know when I have the field. Pilot Club 444. Alright, so I do know that there is a lake. And that looks like a major lake over there. Or is it this one? Hold on. Is it State Lake? 16 nautical miles. Yeah, you know, that's probably is State Lake. So there goes a river. Is it this river that we're seeing?
Southwest 909 Kansas City 1.
Well, I don't know. Well, we're not on the bloody radio anymore. That would be a problem. Stay on the radio, bro. So that is probably Topeka. Not Topeka. Oh, there goes that river. All right, cool. So now here is Tong Gang. Okay, not even gonna try it anymore. All right, so that is probably Clinton Lake. This lake over here is probably the Clinton Lake that I'm looking at. All right, so we're gonna try and stay on this one, and let me see here. Okay, Lawrence Regional should be on our left-hand side, or right in front of us. That might be it over there. It does have a beacon, so that's great. I like beacons. Hard to tell with all this light in my face. Alright, but I mean, I'm pretty confident. So that was that place that I can't pronounce. That was that small lake. So that one over there has got to be the big lake. It's got to be Clinton Lake. It looks like it's got the same profile. Yeah. That's Clinton Lake, all right. All right, and here is the river, so we can clearly see that. So after the river, there should be a road. All right, so let's check out Topeka 117.8. 117.
Eastern Express 601 on the ground in Kansas City with Echo, looking for IFR clearance to Springfield Branson.
Eastern Express 601, hello, Kansas City Center.
All right.
Roger, stand by 1 second.
So here we have 120, maybe 120. We can use 120. We can use the 120 radio. Where are you?
American 1355, contact Memphis on 132.55. We'll see ya.
Okay, so we're going to use the 120 radio as a reference.
We're going to go over to Memphis 132.55 for American 1355. We'll see you later. Alright, Eastern Express 601, you're cleared to the Springfield Airport by the Racer 8 departure. Then it's filed. Let's see.
All right, fuel looks about even, so we can still hang out on our right tank, 3,500, and we're indicating 130 knots.
Let us know we're ready to copy whenever. Eastern Express 601.
All right, so it looks like
I got you now. All right, yeah, you're cleared.
22 RPMs, 20 inches will give us roughly 130 knots indicated. All right, so let's try and pay attention to these roads. So here we have a major. Oh.
Clear to Springfield, Branson via the Racer 8, then it's filed. We'll climb to 10,000 initially. Expect 210 10 minutes after departure. Departures with you and Squawk 4607 Eastern Express 601.
I was trying to find that airport.
Eastern Express 601.
That would have been a nice reference.
Taxi, and just let me know what runway works for you. One left or one right, your choice.
We'll take one left for departure.
Oh, there's the airport. I'm flying right over. Okay, so if that's the case, let me see here. It's to the south, so it's got to be this highway right here. So this is the one that we want. This is the highway that we want to.
127.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna follow that highway. Keep it on our left-hand side.
Yeah, probably about 444. The airport's just after 1 o'clock and about 10 miles. Let me know. Let me know when you have it in sight.
Copy that. We'll let you know. Pilot Club 444. Thank you. All right, so it's possible that this right here might be it. I see some things that are blinking. He says it's 10 miles, so this is 9 nautical miles. This is 8. So I mean, I guess he's just making a rough guess. Good evening, Digi driver, sir. How are you doing? I'm finishing up a flight here with the Pilot Club. We are doing our U.S. tour. We made it from Nebraska to Kansas, and our destination tonight is coming up at Topeka, Topeka Regional. We're very close. We're doing Slant Alpha, so I've been getting lost and refound, and then lost again and refound. Resting a bit. Good to hear. Good to hear. Now that you're here, I've been really enjoying your developing streams. So thank you so much again for doing it. Pretty awesome. It's given me a fresh light on scenery development. Pretty dope. All right, so let's see here. How far away is it from this? So here is Clinton Lake. So there should be a good amount of distance between this part of the lake and then this here. So it should be out here somewhere. I think I see, there goes, it's very faint, but that right there is the runway. Kansas City Center, Pilot Club 444. I do have Topeka Regional in sight.
Pilot Club 444, roger. You can contact Tower 120.8. Have a good one.
120.8, thank you for your service. Pilot Club 444. 120.8. Let's go ahead and get that switched up. Let's see here. 120. And then 0.8. I'll be kicking off one soon. No audio. Copy that. I will be there. Okay, 120.8. So this is the airport that we're headed to. This is Topeka Regional. Pattern out. So the altitude, the elevation is 1078. So we need to be 1,000 feet above that. 2,078 in order to get. Ooh, right pattern on 3 and 13. Left pattern everywhere else. Topeka Regional Pilot Club 444. I think about 10 miles northeast of the east of the airport. Looking for a full stop.
Pilot Club 444, Forbes Tower, roger. Enter left downwind, runway 13.
Enter left downwind, runway 13, Pilot Club 444. All right, 13. So let's set our heading bug to 130 so that
November
we
250,
can kind of figure out where we're going.
8.42. Have a good night.
So it looks like the runway is going to be behind us. So it looks like we're going to do like a 45 degree entry.
118.42.
So most.
118.42 for November 250.
Let's see here. So one tree. Yep. So this is the longest 12,000 feet. All right, so let's get ourselves down to 2,000, and I'm going to use my trim wheel to do that.
Forbes ground November 250 is.
Try and keep it steady at about 500 feet per minute.
November 250 still up on tower.
We are coming in a little fast, but you know. We'll slow things down a little bit. So the odd thing, Digi, is that I have the failure rate set to 100x, wear and tear at 5x, and I've only experienced one failure so far, which was a cylinder. So this is very weird. Usually I would have experienced a lot more failures. So it's either broken or I'm the best. And We know I'm not the best. So something's broken. All right, man. So we are kicking it. We are 135 indicated. So we need to slow it down some. If you guys are interested, there is a landing competition. Prediction. You can put in a prediction.
At Alpha, ready for departure. Number 53107, Fort Sarah, Roger, same intention.
All right, so there is the runway.
I would
This
like to do some practice approaches at this
here's a
airport.
long runway. This is the other one.
Number 52107, Roger, runway 13, clear for takeoff, on course approved, on course approved. Clear for takeoff, runway 13, November 53107.
All right, I think what I'll do is I'll use this as a visual reference to kind of start
Which approach are you going to fly
entering.
first?
So let's start to slow things down a little bit. Get that manifold pressure down.
They are now 13, November
RPMs up.
53107, Roger.
All right, we're dropping. We're at 3,000 feet. I'm not even at pattern altitude yet. All right, so I'm gonna put fuel all the way up. Oh, I didn't even do my carb heat the last time. I am a dangerous man. All right, 500 feet per minute. I think we're looking good right there. I'm gonna put my landing lights on just in case other people need to see me. Look at that view right now. I'm just realizing that we have a beautiful sunset while we're trying to land. I already have the red light. I already have the red light on, so that should transition seamlessly. So there goes our runway that we're trying to get in sync with.
Club 444, I have you in sight now. Runway 13, clear to land.
13 clear to land. Pilot Club 444. All right, we're gonna slow this down. We're gonna put out that manifold pressure. Yeah, that's as much manifold pressure as we can do. We are under 120 knots, so let's put down our landing gear. That'll give us some nice drag. All right, and this now get lined up. We're gonna go ahead and get lined up with the runway. One stage of flaps. You know what? I think I've seen some diagrams where they are doing the flaps. They're doing the first stage of flaps on the base. So maybe I'm doing it too early. All right, we're at 100 knots. We're gonna try and maintain that.
Skylane 107, practice approaches are approved. No separation service provided. Report inbound over.
We're at 2,000? What are we doing?
Inbound over.
No, we're at 1,000. Okay. All right, so we're good. 1,800 is our current altitude, elevation. All right, so part of the fun here is trying to come down at the right angle without having to climb back up, so, and keep your power at a certain way. So I'm turning base right now. I'm looking at my heading indicator, and I guess I can just start. I can open up my carb heat. All right, so now I see the lights, the landing lights, or the touchdown lights for the other. So this looks like a short final, is what I'm doing right now. a little rough. All right, let's go ahead and turn on our fuel pump. I'm gonna put in another stage of flaps. I just want to say good luck. I'm watching on the scope. All right, copy that. So this is going to be kind of a sharp turn. You're supposed to do like a 30-degree turn, but I think I'm way too close. All right, let's kind of try and turn now. Let's see if we can keep it. I think this is a 15-degree turn. Oh. All right, too sharp. All right, we're doing 100 miles an hour. We're gonna try and get this down to 90. Luckily for us, we have 12,000 feet to work with, so it's fine if we don't hit it all the way. All right, pulling out more throttle. That seems to be the right angle. We got 2 whites and 2 reds. Alright, one hand on the throttle, one hand on the wheel, on the yoke. So I'm going to be pretty jerky. I don't think I like that. I don't think I like it. Alright. Oh, no, oh. Alright, the back wheels were great, and then I just slammed on the other one. Terrible. It says minus 105. Oof. I don't believe it. So this is the problem, is when I have one hand on the yoke and one hand on the throttle, I keep doing that. Womp womp womp. We'll have to get some practice in.
444, exit right on, or I guess you got the Bravo, contact down 118.42, yeah.
118.42. Thank you for your service. By Club 444. Alright. Let's go ahead and get that. Keep the RPMs up. I'm going to park it. And because I forgot what he said, I'm going to take a look at this one. 118.42. Alright, let's go ahead and switch out to 118. 118. And 42. 42. All right. Now the question is, where are we trying to park? So apparently we made it on Bravo. So what we want is the control tower and ramp. So I think we're looking for over here, south. All right, Topeka.
Tower, American Pipeline.
Topeka ground, Pilot Club 444. I believe I'm on Bravo looking for the closest parking. What's up, homie? Taking Bravo to Alpha, Pilot Club 444. All right. Oh man, it hurt. All right, here goes to Alpha. What in the? You gotta follow the yellow line. All right, copy that. You can just text me that number when you get a chance, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. 865 309. All right, I think we just get off at any point here. There we go. We have a whole bunch of hangars. Let's just hang out here. Rebel Prod, thank you very much for your service. Appreciate it. You know what? Let's actually park inside of here, because we're always on the outside. Let's actually take it. Let's take it on the inside. Oh! It's nice back here. He's back. What's up, Kick Easy? You didn't know? You didn't get my notifications? How dare you? How you doing, King? I've been away for a while, but I am back. Things are doing okie dokie with the parents down south in Florida. Okay, whew. And getting back to the swing of things. Oh, I still have my my lights on. I didn't clean up. I'm over here talking to you guys instead of being a perfect pilot. I didn't know you were going to be back the first day of the month. Oh, King, it's fine. We can certainly fly together next week. How are you doing? All right, let's see if we can clean things up here. All right, let me check out to FOE details, and the ground is Robert Kessler. So let me go ahead and take a picture of that. Why is that moving around? Oh, that's a little weird. Oh, is something broken? Okay, let's actually, I got you next week for sure. No doubt. All right, we were trying to clean up, and then I got myself distracted. Okay, copy that. Thank you. Thanks, Rob. Nope. Wait, is it Rob? Dangnabbit, it is Robert. Robert Kessler. There goes the RKD. What is the D for? Appreciate the feedback, Link. We will be using it thoroughly. All right. I keep getting distracted here. All right, let's turn off all our lights. Landing lights are off. Strobe, nav, fuel pump. Oh my goodness, we don't need the fuel pump. We can turn the avionics off? Yeah, we'll turn the avionics off. Actually, the RKD is for my esports team. Oh, what a coinky dinky. What's the name of your esports team? All right, we're gonna go ahead and starve the engine of fuel. Boom. Now the robo is because I was in robotics at high school. RKD Esports. All right, now the RKD, is that anything to do with your name, or what does RKD mean? Robert Kessler Dynamics Esports. We're gonna turn off that beacon light. We're gonna turn off the we're gonna turn off our mags, and then turn off our battery. There we go. Let's open this up because it stinks in here.
So the tour was over.
You said the tour is over?
I thought it was.
Simon! I didn't realize it was you. How's it going, buddy?
I'm okay. I was supposed to attend today, but I woke up very late, like 5 minutes ago.
Oh my goodness. Oh, wait, the time for you, it's a huge difference though, right?
Yeah, now it's like 3:39 a.m.
Oh my goodness, that is so late.
Yeah, but during the day I slept all day.
Oh, okay, got it. All right, okay, so it looks like we have.
Is it starting or ending?
Ended. I was the last person in. So I guess it started about 2 hours ago. No, almost an hour and 40 minutes ago. So that would be like, I think 1 o'clock your time, 1 in the morning your time.
Yeah, I usually put my alarm for 1 o'clock, but I don't know what happened.
Oh,
I screwed up.
Gotcha. All right, we're gonna go ahead. Whoops, sorry. I was talking to the people on stream. We're gonna go ahead and visit. Let me see here. He's been on for 3 hours. Looks like he just landed. Let's see who. Let's see who's doing what. Let's see what Duluth Fly is happening here. Nah, the owner of the team is RKD Games, and his name is pronounced Arcade. All right, Simon. Thanks for coming in, man. Thanks for staying up this late. All right, Duluth. All right, let's. He just started, so let's give Duluth Fly some love, and let's keep the party going that way. So I appreciate you guys for coming out, sticking with me as I've been on hiatus for a minute, visiting family and things like that. Let me see here. We have our RKD for the follow. Appreciate that. Pac-Man with the 10 biddies. Appreciate that. Shout out to the moderator of the hour, Andrew Frybologic. You guys should give him some love and check him out. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and raid Duluth Fly. I'm your boy Tabletop Android. I'm here every Tuesday, and I'm doing stuff with flight simming. So I am doing some scenery development, and I'm trying some other things, and definitely looking to get involved in this space. Don't raid Duluth? Oh, because he said he's going to be back? I'm looking at his stream right now. Don't raid Duluth? So who should I raid? Who do you think I should raid? RKD? No other reason I can tell you if you add me on Discord. Rob, how do I find you? Do I find you as RKD? No. All right. Hold on. It can't do this online. All right. So let me see here. Cross Hyperu. Okay, I'm digging it. Let's go with Cross Hyperu. Let's give. Looks like I'm not following him or her, so let's go ahead and do that. I gotta spell raid properly in order for it to work. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and raid Cross Hyperu. Show this person some love. Thank you, RKD. He does IFR stuff for VATSIM, like tutorials. Nice. I do like watching those folks. Now where is? I typed in raid, but it doesn't it's not letting me move the people. Oh, is it? Oh, this is weird. I don't see the option to actually execute the raid. I can type in raid. Your raid is already in progress. You raid. Oh, apparently I'm already raiding. Let me see if I'm raiding the right person. Did I come into another raid? You know what? I don't know what happened. All right, it's a complete farce. I'm gonna follow Cross Hyperu anyway because. And let me see what's going on with. Okay, yeah. So it looks like I did do the raid with Duluth. Whoops. All right, I don't know how this stuff works anymore. I need to go practice. All right, so you guys are on a raid, and thanks for hanging out with me. Peace out.